Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's been doing well. Hold on, I'm just making sure because I know this is probably, there we go. There we go. Hello. Hi, everyone. Let me go ahead and give you guys your welcomes. Your welcomes. Hopefully everybody's Tuesday has been going well. I am tired, but I'm here and I'm drinking and sipping my little Earl Grey to get some good energy, you know? Get some good energy. Okay, so let's do our welcomes. Our first person here was actually Bree. I wouldn't be surprised if Bree usually is the first one here. Just surprising to see that Bree was the first one talking. Whoa. Shami next, who says Hajime mashite, which is it's a lie. Uso. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. This is not our nice to meet you. Excuse me. What the? No way. Hi, Nezu. Hi, Crep. It could not be a June stream at this hour. It is at this hour. This is June stream hour. And then I responded to Shami. I just said, we already know each other. Hi, Ellie. Hello, Ellie. How was your day? I think you actually answered that later on. Sam, welcome home. Welcome home. Hello, Deem. How are you, Deem? Both Ducky and Wump and Sacha. I see Sacha down there too. Hi. Hello. Let me see. Just got home, had a great day. Oh, a great day today. That's good to hear. I'm so glad. I know that you've had a couple rough days recently, so it's really good to hear you come home and have a really good day. How are you? Not bad. How about you? Busy, but doing okay? Excellent. I am also busy. I'm very, very busy. There's a lot of things that happened today at work that had to be fixed. But hopefully a lot of that stuff was fixed over kind of like over time. A lot of it wasn't in my hands, but I did a lot of data. I looked for a lot of data so the people who can fix them actually can fix it. Chug the cornstarch. Yuck. What's a Dreamcast? 9? Get out of here. Get out of here, 9. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. Actually, I wanted to talk a little bit before we start, doing Am I the Assholes? And before, Japanese lesson, I just want to talk about some things that are kind of on my mind. A little bit on my mind. First off, I want to talk about Pal World. Because I was gifted Pal World by Acer recently. And at the same time, I've also kind of expressed how I felt about Pal World as well. I've expressed how I felt about Pal World and how I feel about plagiarism and the models and things like that. And I have shown some intense, I won't even say intense, apprehension at playing the game simply because of how much has been out about the game and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I haven't played the game yet. I'm going to soon. I mean, I was just gifted it by Acer recently, so thank you, by the way. If Acer is here, thank you once again for the gift. So what we were talking about in chat prior to stream, some of you might have noticed that I was in voice chat with both Nezu and Nine, and Crep as well. I think Shammy jumped in right when I jumped out. It's because I just had to go and prep for stream. I had to go get music. I had to go grab some good Am I the Asshole, so I couldn't stay. I want to talk about yes, you guys did make me you guys reminded me how old I am, but that's okay. That's okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Pal World. So if you're, how many of you guys are aware of kind of the allegations between Pal World and Pokemon and other survival games? Are you guys aware of this argument that's kind of going on the internet when it comes to AI and cursory knowledge? Yes, so Wump does know. Do you guys know about any of the kind of like lawsuits and stuff like that that are being kind of argued? Okay, so some of you guys are aware of it. I kind of want to get you guys to talk a little bit about it because I want to know your opinions, okay? You are free to tell me your opinion, or you're free to keep your opinion to yourself. That's totally up to you, okay? I just want to have a kind of like a talk, a discussion. I want to listen to everybody's opinions on this. And you guys can correct me as I'm retelling the story, okay? Hello, I was playing Overwatch. No worries, no worries. It's okay. We're mainly going to be talking about Pal World. So, if you don't know what's going on, a big game was released, if you haven't heard, was called Pal World, okay? And one of the things that people have noticed was that the models, or the pals in the game, are very similar to Pokemon that kind of already exist, okay? So they kind of already exist. There are some models that are almost... I saw one that was like, I think it was a Luxray model that was nearly 1-to-1, okay? I came in to tell you where I was in JP and you left the same millisecond. Okay. Wait, I didn't hear what you said. Where are you in JP? Let me know. Hi, Shalami. Shalami? Is this based upon, what was it? The wet salami joke that we did last stream? Just chatting, Queen Bee. Hello, Cheesy Egg. Hi. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. So I wanted to talk about Pal World a little. So, beginning of 6, I thought we could review up to part 4 together, and then we'd be caught up, if that sounds good. Oh, that's fine. You'll have to remind me, because it'll be after a few AITAs and stuff like that. Chapter 6. Okay. So you want to do Chapter 6. That's fine. I do need a little bit of a recap on Chapter 6 anyway, because it's new. It's the newest information that kind of needs to be drilled in my brain a little. So Pal World has these Pokemon-esque characters, okay, called pals, but it also takes things like survival aspects from games like Rust and like The Forest, very starting from the beginning, you know, like Stone Age, you know, less so about post-apocalyptic like seven Days to Die and stuff like that. More, I would say, more The Forest, more Rust, okay? And then they have gliders similar to Breath of the Wild / you know, Tears of the Kingdom from Zelda, and the survival aspect is very Conan inspired. Oh, really? I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. I've heard a lot of comparisons to Ark. Yes, I've also heard lots of comparisons to Ark as well. I knew I was missing one. Thank you for reminding me, Sam. You start stream when I'm at school half the time. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you can just listen in if you you know, you're still at school. It gives me Fortnite vibes animation wise. Really? Oh, yeah, because they kind of have exaggerated kind of swings, you know? I can definitely see that. I can definitely try see that. I try. No worries if you can't. If you have to miss out, I just appreciate you being here. I appreciate you stopping by. If you need to catch another stream of mine, then feel free. Otherwise, I think that your education is much more important than me. So please pay attention if you can, okay? Definitely based on Epic Games. Epic Games like the int like the program? Like the gaming library? The game library? Um anyway, so okay, so anyway, so the point is there are a lot of similarities to different current games that exist. And people are also angry because the main developer, has expressed that they are okay and actually like using AI. Um, that is okay. Saying that, okay, um, people immediately thought, okay, well, just because he said that, that means that Pal World uses AI. But if you think that, kind of a logical fallacy, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that Pal World has used AI just because the dev has said that they like AI. It could just be that they like AI. um, just because they say, yeah, I agree that AI should be used more often, does not mean necessarily that Pal World uses AI, right? I kind of obviously you can say, well, there's a lot of ways that you can look at that and see that, you know, um, uh, you can make an inference based upon that, right? Um, but oh, thank you for the 15 stream streak, Pango. But yeah, I'm gonna try hanging out a little bit more, but I'm so sleepy right now, so good night. Oh, no worries. Good night. Good. Wait, aren't you at school? What the fuck? Oh, well, good night regardless, if you can't keep your eyes open. You're doing very well and I'm proud of you. Oh, so cute. Dang, I've been more punctual than I thought. 15 stream streak. Woo. Epic Games is in the studio. Oh, that's what you mean. It's very uh, like games made by this person. I thought you were saying like Epic Games. Like I was confused for a second because I don't really consider like I don't even think about it. Like I know that Epic Games or Fortnite is under Epic Games. That I don't know is. Sorry, I had to turn on my heater. I'm so cold. But I don't really think about it. No, I said half the time it's 7, almost 8 p.m. Oh, I thought you were saying whenever I start stream, it's um it's like you're at work or not work, I'm sorry, school. I thought you were saying that, so I thought you were across the globe. uh half the time it's almost 7. Yeah, I mean, this is when I get home. When I get home, maybe. Like, I get home from work at around 6 o'clock, if I get lucky. Today I left work at 6, just because the board was in and stuff like that, so. So anyway, so the argument is, do we kind of follow Pal World for that reason? Do we support Pal World even though it is possible that it uses AI, and also people are seeing just way too many similarities to games that exist right now? I read an interview, or I did not read. I watched an interview actually. I'm at school until 3. I see you start stream. I see. So I'm not gonna have my brain hurt anymore. Okay, so the interviewer that I had watched, he wasn't so much being interviewed as he was kind of on video giving his opinion on the whole Pal World situation. For him, he does not really like Pal World because of these reasons. So he thinks that when it comes to creativity, creativity, you cannot be original like all the time, right? There are things that you do or ideas that you have that will always stem from another idea, right? And that has happened over and over and over and over and over and over. And it has created many of the games that we've played now. Like, think about, let's say, Valorant, right? Valorant very easily came from CS, from Counter-Strike, even down to the op, right? The operator. The op in Valorant is literally 1-to-1 as the op in Counter-Strike. So when people moved from Counter-Strike to Valorant, they're like, this game is very familiar to us. But the thing is, it's very hard. And the same thing with League of Legends, right? League of Legends came from Dota, and Dota came from Warcraft. And was it Warcraft? No, it was wait, hold on. No, it was Warcraft. Yeah, Warcraft. And I think Warcraft came from Ultima. So like there's so many ways that you can like look at things and see basically a trail of games that came from Warcraft 3 is a custom mad. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Warcraft 3. So it came from Warcraft 3. So where do you draw the line? Puyo Puyo Tetris literally came from Tetris, and so many other games. They gave an example about Street Fighter 2, right? Street Fighter 2 was a marvel at the time that it was released, which was like, I'm thinking like Street Fighter, there's so many fighting games out there right now that were inspired by Street Fighter, whether that be Guilty Gear, whether that be all the types of, like just so many. And so his argument is, if you're looking for originality in games 100%, it's going to be very hard, right? But he says the difference is that when you make a game, let's say for example, Mortal Kombat copied Street Fighter 2. Sure, they copied the movements, maybe the jabs, things like that, but they also had other things like fatalities, or they had things like different characters and models and stuff. You can see the concept being taken of fighting games in a 2D, kind of like a 2D space, but you can definitely see that they put work into other things too that made it extremely extremely unique to themselves, right? Pango, you are very proud of that picture. You are extremely proud of that picture. I see that. I haven't read any comments yet. Yes. All media is inspired by media before it, but Pal World doesn't have one single unique idea in my mind, so it's not acceptable. In addition, if you read how it was developed, it was a complete mess, and I got the feeling the devs were likely underpaid and overworked, which I also hate. I mean, yes, but many of our games that we play now is the case with that. Final Fantasy XIV is a huge one. When Final Fantasy XIV had a very limited budget because they were trying to fucking fix the game at 1.0, many of those people were working for free. So while we can argue that, there are people who work literally as passion projects. I think of other passion projects like Undertale or things like that. Sure, you can say like, oh, they're not under a time crunch and stuff like that. However, like, there are people in time crunches like Final Fantasy XIV that we kind of look over their blood, sweat, and tears and just being like, okay, but you made a fucking amazing game, right? I'm personally not into it and would not play or support it. Okay, I see. Valid points. Higher observation. Wait, hold on. Well, I do think it's a bit too close to intellectual property. Eventually, if Pokemon progresses for years to come, there will be too many Pokemon for anyone to make anything involved animal allies. Involving animal allies. Mm-hmm. I love that drawing. That's exactly as inspiration with new ideas is acceptable. Without anything, it's just theft. But this isn't a passion project. If you read his statement, he said he wanted to make whatever people like, but doesn't actually care about it. I mean, that's the thing, right? Let's take, for example, I mean, that's the case for a lot of things. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you for subbing. Thank you, Pango. Woo! Thank you. I think, see, that's the problem, is that there are many devs in companies that maybe don't really care about the genre that they're going into, but they go where the money is. And that's exactly kind of like what the Riot director had said. He said, realistically, I'm sorry, but game devs are always going to go where the money is. That's just going to be the case. I mean, there are indie games out there, but when it comes to developers that have a lot of money, that have the money for that, then they will go ahead and do that. And the thing is, it works because they get money. Like, at the end of the day, they end up getting money from it. And that's basically what he said. And he says, you know, you think that everybody who, I don't know, I'm not gonna use, I'll use Pokemon for a really big example, because I mean, honestly, Nezu and I were talking about this, and we're like, we're both Pokemon fans, but we feel very taken advantage of by Game Freak, because they have been basically repackaging the exact same game for the past several years, and like, we feel like they've been taking advantage of our basically goodwill and loyalty. And I understand why people would go to Pal World. Like, for me, maybe that's maybe like I haven't fully developed my opinion on it, but I will say, and I know that I feel that Pokemon has been taking advantage of all of us. If you feel taken advantage of, you shouldn't buy it. Yes, I know, but this is something that it's like a company that created our childhood, right? We want we want to support, like, should we really like feel like we want to support a company that created a lot of our childhoods? And it's like, should we shame ourselves for believing in a company that has done so? How many times are we gonna get gypped, right? And that's the thing, is that, like, that's the thing, is that that's the reason why Game Freak and Pokemon haven't been doing very well comparatively before, is because people have been feeling this way for years. But that's the thing, is that it's just like Shami says, who else is gonna do Pokemon like Pokemon? And when something similar to Pokemon comes out, then people say, you're a ripoff. Or, oh, you're a mod. Like, you can't. And like, it's very hard, right? It's very hard to argue against those people. Because I feel for them. I feel for those people. Exactly, though. You're voting with your wallet. If you don't buy it, then they'll have to adapt. And that's the thing. It's either you watch something die that you really love, or you keep giving them money. Just because you don't like a company doesn't mean you can steal from them. Just don't partake if you're... Okay, I think people are having this misconception that I am defending Pal World. I think what people have to understand is I'm not defending Pal World. I'm defending the reason why people want to go to Pal World. Because I feel that. Like, I feel like nobody else does Pokemon like Pokemon does, but I also feel like I'm desperate for something similar to Pokemon that has the same type of, like, polish. Because as much as I like indie games and stuff like that, there are no indie games that have the same polish as an actual Pokemon game. Palworld could have been good, but they failed to have a new idea outside of let's mash together a bunch of stuff people like and not super well either. The thing is, I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it and I haven't watched enough people that play it, who have played it, to know myself or make a full discern or conclusion. To me, the biggest issue is a systematic video game thing. For so many companies, stop releasing half-assed games and charging $90. That's exactly how I feel. Like, yes, I can keep giving money to you, but it's gonna keep allowing you to think that it's okay to release half-assed games. And I'm gonna be like, oh, thanks for the reskin. Oh man, can't wait to play the same game that I bought like 3 to 4 years ago because I really love the concept, you know? I watched a lot of it because my streamer friends are playing it. Okay. When Cyberpunk first came out, for example, years of hype for broken garbage. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a kid's game and that's fine, but I'm adult now and it would be nice if it reflected it a little. That's exactly what I talked about with Nezu, Sam. Like we said, they're not adapting because they have to realize when Pokemon came out, their fans are grown now. We're grown as adults. We want some type of evolution in the series, but there's nothing. We want to see development. We want to believe in its evolution. Like, no pun intended. But that's just the case. And so we keep giving, thinking it would change. But clearly, like, I'm saying we. I mean, it's not always me. I'm not saying me. I'm saying, like, Pokemon fans in general have been. There are some delusional fans who want to keep holding on. Do I blame them for their passion, for their caring, for wanting to give it another chance? I don't know. I really can't. I really can't just be like, how dare you still believe in something that gave you joy before? How dare you? You know? And so when people go to something that was an alternative that is, like Sam said, more adult, and they're like, this is amazing, this is what I've always wanted. Like, I've always wanted this. Do I blame them? Can I blame them for, like, trying to play something that they've wanted for years? Literally years. I don't know. It's hard for me to do so. Unpopular opinion, but I think most Nintendo first-party games are a scam. As somebody who has played most of the, not most, but I've played like the new Mario's, both the RPG, or I've seen RPG be played. I've also played Mario Wonder. I've played, or I've seen, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom be played. They're both very good games. Like, all of them. They're all very well developed. And I don't think there's a lot of bugs or anything. However, I will say that Pokemon definitely sucks. And that's a shame because I've been playing since Red, dude! I've been playing since Red! You know? Like, Animal Crossing is an excellent example of doing it correctly. Same formula, but the new one is so much more different than the other ones. You know, but that's the thing. That's all subjective, right? Like, I'm sorry, but it is. At the end of the day, it's subjective. Like, And that's basically what the Riot director was saying. He says, what's important, right? What makes something different is the whole Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat game. Nobody is going to look, or comparison, nobody is going to look at Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat and think they're the exact same thing. Because the work put into it to make it unique is there. However, whether or not you think that work has been done is entirely subjective, right? Like, what is acceptable for one person is not acceptable for another one. They're like, this is not acceptable. You need more unique content. Yeah, you only have fatalities. Okay, then why is this punch the exact same? Like, but the point is that they added to it. They expanded and developed. Yes, exactly. I understand that they expanded and developed. However, like I said, it's subjective whether or not something is fully expanded for one person than another. Some people need more expansion for it to be considered a legit game, and then others like need just maybe a little bit. And they're like, oh, this is a completely different game. Like, there are so many Toho. Oh my god, Toho. Okay? Where am I gonna... Are my Toho people out here? Okay? There are so many Toho copycats, but nobody's out here saying, you know, like, oh, sue them immediately, you know? Barbie versus Oppenheimer was so huge partly because they weren't sequels to something. That's the thing, as I feel like Pokemon should just... Game Freak needs to just make a new, completely new game. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like they need to make something that isn't Pokemon. I don't know. They probably need to get out of that. Like, that's the thing, is that that's a niche that they have. And I understand, as a business standpoint, who, like we talked about, who is going to do Pokemon better than Pokemon? That they know that that is a niche that they own. But, like, they call themselves the Pokemon Company. Like, hello? Hello? Twitch is being kind of choppy everywhere. Okay. So it's a Twitch issue. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully it gets better sometime soon. Pokemon is essentially the exact same game since its inception, yet they keep shoveling out the same game over and over. I would argue against this. I would argue that they started shoveling out the same thing since Sword and Shield. I think X and Y was probably the most original game out of all the rest. I think Sword and Shield was probably where they had a new concept and then they kept repeating it over and over and over. At the very least, we don't need a new Pokemon game every year. We don't get a new Pokemon game every year. Scarlet and Violet. When was Scarlet and Violet? Oh, Violet release date? When was it released? I think 2020, right? Let me see. No, 2022. JK. They didn't release anything in 2023, at least a new game. But they did release a DLC. Subjective is dismissive when everything being said here is pretty subjective. I do, but that's the thing, is that I feel like a lot of people are making it very objective. Like, I feel like saying, oh, but I haven't seen anything that is, like, the game is not original. The game is not, there's nothing here that is original. They're literally just copying off of everything. But then Nezu is here, and who says, they have original concepts, actually. I've literally played the game. I've literally played the game, and it looks pretty original to me. Like, there are things that are original. And who am I to say to Nezu, no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't want to hear it. Like, no. Like, for him, it is original enough to be considered a unique game. But at the same time, like, yeah, I don't care if they sue them. I don't understand why people are giving death threats and freaking out so bad, because, Like you said, there's a million rip-off games out there. Instead of getting angry and complaining it all over the internet, the best thing we can do is not give it money and not care or talk about it. Give it less attention. This is for us anti-Pal World. Yeah, I agree. If you don't like it, then don't give it attention, right? Don't like just be like, Pal World who? Pal who? Who? I don't know what that is. Of course, I mean, it's very, very difficult when you have sold 2 million fucking copies, you know? Post it anywhere, fair enough. And honestly, I would not be, TBH, I would not be talking about this if I wasn't gifted it, right? I have the game in my library right now. Have I downloaded it anywhere on my PCs? No. Neither of my PCs have it. However, I have also made a promise to people who have gift me games that I would play it with them. So what do I do then, right? What do we do when we when we have made, like, somebody has been generous to me, but generous in a way where what do I, you know, I also feel that in order to make a complete and correct understanding, understanding of something, you kind of have to do, like, you have to experience it, right? I feel that you have to experience it. Let me give you an example, right? People can say that Overwatch, no, sorry, CSGO and Valorant are the same game. They can say, oh, the gunplay is exact same. But the only people who actually, let's say you're watching the game, you're watching both CSGO and you're watching Valo, and it looks exactly the same, right? But it takes actually playing both games to see the difference. Do I think that I should promote Pal World? No, but I do think that I want to make an evaluation upon the game based upon my own opinion, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let me read. This is like a return to the Hogwarts Legacy controversy. Oh, that's true. It is. A lot of it is like opinionated, right? You're wrong is just an assumption from this conversation is completely unavoidable. There's nothing wrong with people having their view of it. And that's exactly what Nezu is doing. Yeah, I'm not saying that Nezu is wrong for that. I'm also not saying that Ducky is wrong for having her view too. But what I don't like is when people come and attack people who have that argument of I'm going to play this game, or like I don't see, because it's exactly what Shami said. Because remember back then when Hogwarts Legacy was out and people would play Hogwarts Legacy, people who played Hogwarts Legacy on stream, they would get death threats, or they would come into streams and tell them that they're transphobic. Right? Like that's the type of stuff that I'm seeing around as well. And I don't like that. Like I don't know. I don't condone that type of behavior. And if you do, you're not welcome into my communities. My community or any other my communities I'm related. Or no, just my community. I can't speak for others, but for mine. If you're sending death threats, then you're not welcome here. Sorry. Like, you can find another fucking streamer to watch, but it's not gonna be me. Thanks. Like, my bad. Anyway, so, and there's nothing wrong with Nezu doing that. Yes, I know. There's nothing wrong with Nezu doing that. There's nothing wrong with Ducky doing that. I'm just saying that I don't like the hostility between it. I can't think of anybody in here who would do that, so we're doing something right. Yeah, I know, but as much as I know you guys, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to be parasocial about it, right? In a way where I'm like, oh my god, I know all of you guys so much. It's just like, I don't know what you guys do, like, when I'm not talking with you. And same thing with vice versa. You don't know what I do. when I'm not talking with you either, or I'm not around you guys. And I don't want you guys to assume anything either, and I don't want to assume anyone. So he says, I think Jun was paraphrasing. She wasn't saying any one take is wrong or bad. Yes, I'm basically saying I understand both sides. And I think other people should also understand both sides. Because what I've been seeing, unfortunately, online and in between other people is that like, if you take one side, you're a bad person. And I don't really like that, because they're like, what am I like, Nezu disagrees. Are you guys gonna duke it out? Like, are you gonna say like, oh, Nezu, you're a terrible person? Like, or like, oh, come on, like, somebody stuck up or something. Like, don't, come on. You know, not something that I like. And I understand that people are like, okay, well, like, because there's so many arguments you can make, right? You can say, like, oh, then you don't like artist jobs because it uses AI and stuff like that. So, you know, I want to get kind of those opinions and whether or not you guys think that. Hold on. Okay, I was just getting a text. Okay. Steal my cheese. What is happening with cheese? I don't think lots of people who want to play it. I really like Nezu, for instance, but I personally wouldn't give this game money. That's funny. That's fine. That's funny. That's fine. Don't flame for somebody. No. Yes, exactly. If you come out here playing like Hitler Sympathizer. Okay, if I play Hitler Sympathizer Simulator, it would literally be for like irony, right? Here. No, I'm just saying like what's popular on the internet and what's happening now. Like I said, I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about you guys specifically always, but I'm using you guys as examples of those examples of those opinions kind of existing everywhere. I'm not saying that you guys will like lash at each other, but I'm saying that that's happening all over, and I'm not a fan of it. And you know, I don't know what you guys do. I'm not like, I'm just letting you know my stance on it too. So, like I said, I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to it, just because like, you know, I understand why Pokemon people feel this way, but at the same time, I am not a fan of like a lot of AI work and stuff like that. Like, not a fan of that. I'm also not a huge like I said, I can't really even talk about like, oh, I don't like this, you know, this. I haven't played the game, so I can't tell. You know, I can't tell. I don't know. But I also feel, so how do you guys feel about that then? How do you guys feel if I tested and played the game? Because I already have it, you know? So how do you feel if I test and play the game to get my own opinion? Go for it. I think we all feel that way. Proposal, play Palworld once and see if you like it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is I don't want anybody to get mad at me if I decide to play Palworld. I don't want people to be like, you support Palworld? Fuck you. And it's just like, for science, man. I wanna create my own opinions, I guess. I would watch. Okay, if you like it, then what's the problem? We're more mature than that here. I think it's entirely up to you. If you're unsure, why not try off stream, form your opinion, go from there. I was gonna say, originally my argument again to that was so everybody can see and kind of make their own opinions based upon my stream as well, because I don't know how many people have watched Palworld. or research it. Like they could have the same situation as I am, where they're like in the dark. They just have heard about it. They've seen articles about it. They've seen pictures fucking everywhere, but they themselves have not played, and they've not asked questions about it to a streamer or a friend of theirs, right? And I want to kind of open the space up for that. And then because I know, Ducky, you said that you've seen a lot of it based upon, you know, supporting some of your friends, but I can ask Shammy. Shammy, have you seen a lot of Palworld be played? Like, there's too many pink names. I'm breaking the trend. Sure, there are a lot of pink names. It's very hard sometimes to know who's talking. No, it isn't. You can tell by like I haven't fully watched. I've just seen. Yeah, I've only seen bits from people that I've rated. So, like, say for example, Youngie. I rated Youngie, who was playing. I rated someone else who was playing. Oh, Epsilon. Epsilon was playing Palworld at some point too. But I haven't really fully, like, I never watched them fully. I maybe lurked just because I was doing something in the background, or I needed to sleep, I was tired, things like that. So I haven't really seen like gameplay, full gameplay. Yeah, I just don't want ostracization. I don't know the word for it. We gotta say it properly. Never mind, this is where I'm going back to pink. Okay. Ellie went to the dark side. But yeah, I would want to try it out. I definitely do want to try it out. I've watched quite a few people play the game, and I could have a lot of thoughts on it if my memory was better. Oh, well, I mean, I was, you know, I'm hoping. I mean, if they do, that's against channel rules. IMO, don't be a jerk. End of. I know how it's spelled. I just, my mouth won't make those like movements. Hey Jun, gotta go have a nice stream. If you need me to socially murder someone, let me know. Sure, we talked about social death this week, so absolutely. Hey, at least you'll try something else. Yeah, you try something new out. If they do, that's against channel rules. What, like ostracizing me and saying shit? I trust your opinion, though. I'd watch you, of course. Yeah. I just, you know, I'm asking you guys as a community because, okay, I'll be frank. I'm afraid of losing you guys because of a choice that I decide to make. A lot of, and I'm taking that from history, right? Like, what happened with Hogwarts Legacy? Tons of streamers lost chunks of their channel because of it. And to me, it doesn't matter how many numbers I have. What matters is losing friends, right? And if people are like, well, you know, I'm not saying this is what Ducky is saying, but other people, because other people can think this, okay? It's not just Ducky, okay? Other people can, because I'm not a mind reader. I can't tell, right? If people are like, well, since you decided to play this, I don't want to support you anymore. And it's just like, okay. You know, like, that sucks because I still, you know, I enjoy being your friend. And if you think I'm like, they're like, oh, you're a thief supporter, so I don't want to support you anymore, or I don't like you anymore because I now think you're a piece of shit, then, like, not a fan. You know, like, I'm not a fan of making that choice. And you can play Nazi Simulator and still watch. Oh my god. I would not play Nazi Simulator. That is a fair thing to be afraid of. But for me, I will still be here. Well, I know, Pango, I know that you will still be here, but this is for many, many people in my community and not just one person, right? Like, this is more so a overall discussion about it. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in general, because I know some people have very strong opinions about this game, right? So I that's why I wanted to kind of talk about it in stream, because I wanted to talk about how it would affect a lot of you guys and affect also me as well. So now I feel like to me your character is more than a controversial game you may try out. I may be biased by because I know you in real life, but still I know that's the thing, is I feel like Shammy, you're going to be there regardless, right? But like there are more people than Shammy as well, and I want to make sure that I respect them, and their opinions and stuff like that, and have them understand where I'm coming from if I do decide to play it on stream, right? If I want to play it on stream, or just in general, if I want to play it and you see me playing it on fucking Steam or something, because all of you guys have me on your Steam account or Steam friends list, right? If you see you're not like, oh, this bitch. No. And again, like Womp said, no, nobody is saying that. However, I do want to make sure that we're clear as to how I'm feeling. My streamer is playing Friendland. We are? Yeah, Pango, I'm pretty sure we are. Pretty sure we are. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink some tea, yeah. To me, your character is more than a controversial game you may try out. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I also don't want, like, how do you feel about somebody, how do you feel about somebody being like, oh, you know, like, Shammy is great, but she's also kind of a bigot? Like, would you want anybody to say that? You'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not a bigot. Or being like, or being like, or being like, yeah, Nezu was a really nice guy, but and he's really kind, but he's also fucking racist. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that doesn't really compare to playing. That's the thing, is that like you can say, yeah, like, you can say Jun is a really nice streamer. She's really nice and everything, but she supports AIs, and she supports AI art, and she also supports thieves who steal intellectual property. You know, like, nobody wants to have that be told about themselves. So that's the reason why, like, I want to make it clear before I even touch the game, before I even download the game, what my intentions are. So I feel like my opinion on this is swayed in the opposite of many, and I really don't want the misunderstanding of oh, I like what Pal World is doing, but for me it really is, there isn't a game that fills the same niche and game fun that I can play with friends. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think this is all really complicated. It comes down to play if you want, regardless of other people's opinions. I had my reasons and played Hogwarts Legacy. Some people were mad about it, some people blocked me because of it. But in the end, it was my choice. So I think that's what you have to do for yourself. Yeah, I get it. I am telling you that okay, number one, I did want to talk about it with my community, because it is a controversial topic, and I like to be able to hear everybody's opinions. I think being able to listen to opinions, whether or not they disagree with you or don't or agree with you, is very mature and very helpful. I like to have a discussion, right? But at the same time, I'd like to kind of announce how I feel about it and what my intentions are. If I do decide to play it, I haven't decided yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. Sid, how are you? Can I have a shout out for Sid, please? Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. You can't act on fear of upsetting people because someone somewhere will always be upset. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Just chatting, huh? You're playing some just. I've never just chatted ever. Just chatted ever. I know you trust us, so I know where that's where you're coming from. I mean, I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good too. I'm doing good too. 1 hour in. Just chatting is a hard game. I know, probably the hardest game on Twitch, honestly. Like any of the Souls games, nah, 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 nah. I do trust you guys, of course, right? But I think trust should also be rewarded with transparency. And that's kind of what I want to give you too. I want to give you transparency in how I feel. And also kind of talk, you know? I want to chat with you guys about this very controversial topic. Hollow Knight is pretty hard. Hollow Knight's okay. I don't consider it very hard. And maybe it's because I played a lot of Metroidvania game. Like I've beaten Castlevania Symphony of the Night like 5 to 6 times. So to me, my background with Metroidvanias kind of helped me with that skill level. However, I will say, in general, Hollow Knight is a difficult game, just not as difficult for me specifically. Yeah, don't forget Elden Ring. Oh my gosh, speaking of Elden Ring. KB is on Melania and she's so hot. She's my Oshi. she's my Oshi. If people are looking to be offended, they will be. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, social interaction is peak difficulty. Hollow Knight is my first Metroidvania, so it's pretty hard. Speaking of rot money, oh no, oh no, Pango's going in. Pango's going in. But yeah, so now you guys know how I feel. If you see me playing it, you already know. If you don't see me playing it, then you know what my decision is, and I'll probably return it to Acer. Otherwise, thank you guys for expressing how you guys feel about it. I liked talking and hearing your opinions on it as a whole. It's look, I can explain. Hold on. What are you doing, Pango? What are you doing? What are you doing? Pango, no. What else? Okay, so there was something else that I wanted to talk about too. Has anybody heard? Okay, so what's really big recently is the hashtag Where is Selene? I just want to talk about this. My sister in Christ. My purple sister is gone. No, I would never be purple sister. She literally is way too good for me. Niji's handling that so freaking bad. I know. Like, she's literally fucking gone. She's gone. She hasn't talked in like 3 weeks, and I just want to talk about that. No, sorry, Pango, not gone as in gone like she's graduated, but she has not interacted with any social media for the past 3 weeks since her quote-unquote accident. Now I do think that an accident did happen. Okay, I do think that an accident did happen, maybe physical, because I know that some people are like, oh, there are more people who were hurt during an event near her, so it could be that she was affected that way. However, people think that she was shadow banned, and they didn't, or not shadow banned. Oh my god, she was shadow suspended. I'm sorry, shadow suspended. She posted hospital photos on her. Yeah, she posted hospital photos. People are like, yeah, she was in an quote unquote accident, and it was just like, no, she wasn't an accident. Yeah, but she wasn't an accident, and she was hurt. But she also did say that she was released from the hospital. But that was 3 weeks ago since she said she was released. So what is she doing with the last 3 weeks, right? There's no way that a streamer, unless they're saying, hey, I'm taking a hiatus, is just gonna go dark on their community. And so you find out recently, you find out recently that sorry, I just lost my train of thought. You find out recently that even her friends, like RPR, like used to play games with her, Apex all the time with her. He hasn't been able to get in contact with her. He hasn't seen or talked to her, which is scary, right? Because it's like, your friend has been gone for 3 weeks after her accident. What? Like, hello? She apparently didn't get to say goodbye to Pomo, which is sad. I don't really believe that, personally. Did Pomo say that? Pomo's situation was so sad too. About her graduation? What in particular was sad? I kind of want to know. Or what in particular do you think it is? If I said I had an accident say in 3 weeks, I think many people would not notice. Many of us would notice that you're not in my streams, Ellie. I heard that she didn't show up to Pomo's graduation stream, but obviously no idea. That's okay. See, that's what I mean, is that people are like, she didn't say goodbye to Pomu. Bitch, you think that she's not gonna say goodbye to Pomu off stream? The only reason why that you want her to say goodbye, or you think that she didn't say goodbye to her, is because you didn't get to fucking see it. Like, that's the only reason why. Like, you think that they're not talking privately? Like, obviously. Like, I think this is an issue with parasocialism, right? A very big issue is that, like, there's so many viewers that think the only time that people get to converse or communicate is when they're on a stream. Otherwise they don't interact with each other. Time is stopped for them. Like, girl, they probably DM each other every day. They're probably in the same Discord, talking every day. What do you mean? Like, yes, she did not show up for Palma's graduation stream because she was probably shadow suspended. If you're shadow suspended, you can't be on stream in public. However, that has nothing to do with private. It has nothing to do with anything with private. She, like, high chance, like, she's just chilling. She's chilling and she's not, like, talking very much. It's like, just because we don't talk about lore on stream doesn't mean we talk in whispers. Exactly. Ellie and I talk about lore in whispers. We do. And I think Ellie is actually cooking up something. They're cooking up something, so I'm waiting. Being very grateful. I want to know what the situation with Pomo is. If you mean Pomo's graduation, no, I'm like, congratulations, bitch. Now Pomo gets to do what the fuck she wants. Let's go, girl. I think she being, I don't want to say being free from Niji-sanji clutches, but it's kind of true. Because I think the things that she wants isn't particular, like, she feels maybe stifled by corporate, like, what Niji is allowing, which is a Niji issue. But that's the thing, is that, like, hey, if it's a Niji issue, good for you that, like, you're leaving. Pomi had a stream she unprivated after graduating. Supposedly that explained an opportunity that was kind of mentioned to her and it wasn't followed through. Oh yeah, I heard about that. And she was like, why didn't I have... Honestly, what I think that is her live, not her live 2D. I think it's her 3D, actually. I think it's her 3D, because I don't think she was... I think she was promised a 3D, and I think it was a miscommunication with the management, from what I've heard. Because she actually went all the way to Japan, which makes sense, because around that time, she was meeting up with people in Japan. and doing like IRL stuff with them and like meeting up with them and being on their streams. So when she was like, "Oh, I was crushed about this a few months ago," obviously she went to the offices and she was like, "Hey, like I'm ready. I'm here for like to be measured for my 3D. Like I've wanted this my entire fucking like I'm literally a first gen liver for you for your entire like EN department." And they were like, what? We never said anything. Go back home. Get the fuck out of here." And yeah, I mean, I can definitely see how like she would be really crushed by that. For that reason, like I understand why people are upset that Pomu graduated, but I really see it as a positive thing now. Like maybe I see graduations as a positive thing, but I kind of do. I mean, think about it this way: when Shammy left her shitty job, right, and she was being mistreated and not appreciated for the things that she did, and then for the things that she did, they were like, so, like, she left it. What did I say? Oh no, Shammy, you're no longer gonna be known for being like the front desk person anymore. Like, what are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, your identity is that person. Like, what are you? No, I was like, girl, get it. I was like, congratulations. I'm so happy you're out of that shitty fucking job. I'm so happy for you. And that's kind of how I feel about Pomu. Is that like, sure, I'm not saying Nijisanji is a shitty place, but it was shitty for her. And it didn't work for what she wanted. So therefore, the fact that she's getting out of there and doing something that she wanted, like, I'm gonna be so happy for you regardless. So I know better now. Yeah, I know. Self-care is important. Yeah. Base Jun supporting friends. Listen, I'm trying to support friends, where they can actually have a, have a healthy lifestyle and they know better, if that makes sense, you know? So June, do the hydrate and posture check. I will. Here's your hydrate. Okay, posture check. Okay. All right. And oh, yeah, that's right. I don't waste my degradation savings for nothing. Oh my gosh. You're so gunning for degradation. Oh. I don't even know what to say anymore. I should get some ideas. I should look around for degradation ideas. It's pathetic. That's so sad. That's so sad. I need to go around for degradation ideas, please. Anyway. Okay. I'm doing it for the oh my god. Okay, so let's do some AITAs, right? Am I the assholes? I think we talked about enough of things about some topics that could be in this stream even possibly. Can you save it for after I do research? Okay. So shall I bring Shammy and Bree in? Or Shammy? Hang on, my partner, business not romantic, is here. Okay. No worries. Okay. Shammy, do you want to come in and join? While we read some AITAs? I'm in center stage. Got it. Are you guys fucking playing Overwatch in there? Oh my god. What is higher observation? What are you guys doing? What is higher observation? Is it like a game? What the f- They got the pyrotechnics I need for my experiment. Oh, nice. Time for me to lurk. No problem. It's a play on Overwatch. Oh my god. Guys are lame. They're lame.
They're lame.
They're lame.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, pal.
Oh god, no.
Not this, not this.
Please. I'm a Beedrill. Actually, that would be more so a Vespiquen.
You're Vespiquen, yeah. I love Vespiquen. I know that's like crazy coming from me, but
No?
no.
I almost punched a hole through my monitor. Fuck Sombra.
That's so real.
B Brigida. She fucks her up. She fucks up Sombra so much. Sombra plus pharmacy. That's pretty cancer. Shami's an affiliate? She is! She just got to affiliate today, actually. Yes. Yeah, Shami just got affiliate.
Thanks, guys.
She beat me! She beat me to affiliate!
Oh, did I? I didn't even blah 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 blah.
It took me about a month to get to affiliate. It took you 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. I wouldn't have got there if not for you and your community, so...
And there are other communities, too.
Props where props due.
If I find that motherfucking Sombra, I will go feral. You're playing Risk of Rain 2. You're not gonna find the fucking Sombra in Risk of Rain 2, 9.
She's not up there. She's not... She's not in the sky.
Congrats, even though we can't sub. Jesus fucking Christ, Shemi, fill out your paperwork for Christ's sake. Oh, that's true.
Oh my god.
You need to fill out your paperwork.
I do. I tried to do it at work, but like, it wasn't working. And then when I got
Let me
home,
prage. Okay, well, you can prage in Risk of Rain, but I promise you she's not gonna be in Risk of Rain 2.
God, Ducky, don't fucking tempt me.
If you take sick day, I will too. I'll take a half day with you. Cause
I genuinely can't. I left all my shit at work. I can't.
Make it a half day. Be like, oh my god, it's lunchtime and I'm feeling so so sick.
I'm sick.
Leslie has made you need it anyway. True.
I took a half day last week though. Because of the whole shit, I took a half day already. Take the other half. What's the problem?
Take the other half and makes one whole day. What's the problem? Bruh, I can take a day off too. Yeah, we can just take off tomorrow. Just take tomorrow off. Like half day.
I would take Thursday off.
I'll leave early. I can leave. I think that all of my executives and board members, they leave by 2-3 o'clock. I can leave early. I'll be home early. You wanna be home early with me?
Struggle. Hey Shambone, I want you to know I put 0 effort in my nicknames. That's not true, Ellie. Don't lie to me.
Shambroni. I have to go into the office. Oh no.
Ridiculous. That's me tomorrow. Tomorrow's my office day. That's why I'm like, if it were a work from home day, I'd be like, fuck it, we ball, let's go. But...
Dude, I've been in office since fucking Sunday.
Disgusting. Okay, I have a joke. I have a chamois joke, okay?
Uh-oh.
You got chamois on a machine to clean ice. What do you call that? Shamboni.
She's getting kicked out.
Oh,
You
back.
get isolated to the people who are playing higher observation.
Nezu was like, "Oh, hello." Oh, Nezu, I said, you get chamois cleaning ice. What do you call that? A shamboni, is what I said. Thank you, Pango. Pango's a real one.
No, we on risk of rain now. What?
Chance of precipitation.
Oops. I can't change it from here away. It won't let me. Only the people in there can change it. That's rude.
Danger of water.
Danger of water second.
Hold on, I gotta contemplate about this name change. I'll be right back. What do you call Shammy when she likes My Little Pony?
I was gonna
say a shamponi.
Shambroni, come on.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Look at the dad liking dad jokes. Go figure. Risk of rain. I wasn't gonna say danger. What was I gonna say? Something else other than danger. What do you break to get good luck? A shambone. It is always funny to change names of games to synonyms. This is peak. This is cute peak comedy. Shamful. Thank you. I'll be here all year. Only this year. Oh, that fucking sucks. I hope Shammy is able. Oh shit! I should probably actually grab that. Hold on. I want to check because I ordered a new headset today. I'm kind of curious to whether or not it's here already. I don't want to go outside or get up if it isn't.
Shambroni's back.
Shambroni.
You got a package?
I think I started something. No, fucking Salary started this. Salary is the worst.
Here.
I know, but like he started giving you nicknames starting with ShamWow.
Yeah.
He started with ShamWow.
Nezu, that's a stretch.
Oh, it's here. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me pay attention to chat. You know, something that made me laugh more than anything else in this life is reading children's book to my son, then changing a single word into something else. Can you give me an example, Pango? What does that look like? The shamaning has begun. I'll call one of my streams that crap, the shamaning. What do you call Shammy when she scams you? A sham. I was thinking of like... No, Elliot, I haven't been copying Salary because you've been coming up with your own names. But like... If Shammy had a male persona, what would the male persona be called? Because Jun has Junie when she plays games. And has a male persona. Like... You can't really maleify Shammy. Right? Sham him? Shamo? There's one called Bear's Loose Tooth, and Tooth was changed to Poop. My son suffocated from laughing. Phrasing him right, Pango. O is masculine in Spanish. Oh, okay. The Great Shamo. Like Zorro? The Shamo? It's a work in progress. Do you guys have Valentine's Day plans? Or you're gonna be home alone watching streamers. Camouflage, that's a good one. Jamie, did you see me earlier? No, now I gotta go look. Shameful. Husband, but the answer is also yes. Yeah, okay, but you guys are watching them together. That's different. Exactly, that's different. It's alright, Pango. It's okay. You're gonna be home alone watching streamers. By yourself watching streamers? Nah, I'm with my boys. No, a dating on V-Day is too expensive. It doesn't have to be. Go on a picnic. Go stargazing. So aggro, what do you mean? Oh, sham bitch. Whoa. That's my like bad girl persona. It's sham bitch. Hi everybody, it's sham bitch. Home alone on Valentine's Day. Pathetic. I wear Prada and do expensive things. It's me, sham bitch. June gotta get back here, else I'm gonna just go off and June, you have your package yet? Pathetic. Asuka looking down on you, pathetic. Sham bean. That's a good one too. You know, I didn't intend for my name to be so versatile. It's only fitting Judah bastard too. I feel like sham bitch flows better. I kind of like that better. Not playing favorites, but. Or do I say it fast, like sham bitch? Like shammy, but sham. I see June back there. I see her moving. Has she been here the whole time? Like sandwich, yeah. Yeah, sham bitch. Sounds less derogatory that way somehow. Yeah, June, you good? Like, damn, but yeah. Kinda, Sam, yeah.
Hello. Okay, now it's working. Oh my god. So weird.
Am I still muted?
No, you weren't muted. I pulled my headset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pulled my
I
headset.
insulted the singles on Valentine's Day, and so I worried that I was then censored.
Oh no, you're fine. Nice try, Twitch bot. Thank you for the follow, Fatal Cosmos. Welcome,
Oh, welcome. Full
welcome to the
name.
Beelings. And hi, Petra. Hello, Needle Queen.
Hello.
Can I have a shout out to for Needle Queen, please?
Of course.
Shammy attacking us for real? Hmm?
All I said was, I asked if people have plans for Valentine's Day, and then I was like, are you going to be alone at home watching Twitch?
Wow, that's.
And then I
You
got,
said
like,
this on
muted.
my channel? Jesus Christ. Can you do it on your channel, please?
Yeah, I'll take my hot takes over, sorry.
Jesus.
Ducky said my, like, mean girl name was Sham Bitch.
Sham bitch? Damn. Sham bitch. How do you feel about that
Sham
name?
Bitch. I kind of love it. She's kind of bad. She's kind of sassy.
A little bit? A little bit?
Oh, yeah, I'll make it branding. Ducky, I gave you one. Do you not like it? Fucking
How does one do this?
Oh, I said secret slutty or something. And
What?
I felt guilty after. I felt bad after.
Secret what? Oh my god. She's ruining my channel. She's ruining my channel. She's fucking... She's going crazy.
You came up with a way worse one than I did. Look at that.
Wait, what?
How about Ducky and Jun are my best friends in the world? I would never say bad things about them. How about that?
Who are you trying to convince?
Ducky and Jun, my dear friends. That's my nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Shammy was the real controversy. I live for controversy. That's me.
I can't believe this is happening on my channel. Couldn't you have
Can
done
we
this
just-
on your...
Can we judge assholes already? Can we just judge?
We are right now. It's you.
Am I the asshole for calling my friends rude? Oh, Bastard June is okay. Nobody blinks an eye at that. But
Yeah, because everyone thinks so.
God.
There's no debate in the situation. Everybody knows what I did to you for Horror Beyond.
Jeez.
Nobody's out here being like, nah. She ain't. June would never do such a thing. No, she's gonna do it. She's doing it right now.
The fact that you've done it like live on your streams, like last game, right? Just a little more.
Last game, right?
One more, right? Yeah.
Last game. Oh, we can't end on that. There's no way you can end on that. Come on.
Half an episode. Miss me with that.
Half
Half an episode.
And guess who was in charge of the video and never ended up pausing it at half, huh? Huh?
I was in there. I was committed. Okay.
Shammy A. Bun.
A bun. What does the A stand for? Shammy asshole bun.
Yes, exactly. Shammy asshole bun.
Doesn't flow as well as sham bitch, but you know.
Sham bitch.
Yeah.
Sham B bun. Shammy B bun.
Shamby bun.
Shamba bun. Yeah, I used her whole Christian name, her whole government name, even.
Yeah. You just need the 3 wacky numbers on the back.
Yeah, we just need the 3 wacky numbers.
What did Jake say? Yeah, the 3 wacky numbers.
Yeah, it's 3 wacky numbers. I am trying to find this headset. I'm not seeing it. It's supposed to be wireless. Hello. It's supposed to be wireless.
Nah, Ellie, I deserve it that time. It's okay.
QBJun, don't talk about my dear shamster like that. What do you mean? Saying anything that she hasn't deserved.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's okay. We all need a little bit of sass in our life.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't have sass, then we wouldn't be doing Am I the Assholes? Let's just be
True.
honest. We'd just be playing Animal Crossing and living our fucking life. Which I mean that's fine too, but you know.
Playing Animal Crossing at home by yourself.
I'm with my Bob.
I'm with my Nook.
Did I do it yet? Did I do it? I'm trying to find this particular plug. I don't think my computer has one. I'm not gonna lie. Unless I'm missing it. Alright, I gotta go have a wonderful rest of just chatting stream and wonderful. You're gonna miss Am I the Asshole? Oh man. Okay.
How will you know who's the asshole if you're not
Yeah.
here?
Um. Okay. Here, I'll read the hard one. Here you go.
Okay.
Here's one I'd like you to read, if
I
you
would love
can,
to.
please. It's gonna be in center stage.
Dottie. You can
Pango.
fold laundry and listen, Pango.
Yeah, it's Am I the Asshole? You literally just can listen to it.
No excuse.
No excuse.
You sit your ass down with your basket. Okay.
Also
Okay.
appropriate, as I just saw a wonderful mug I want quite badly. That is very relevant.
Show us, Ducky.
Let's go.
Okay, I have it. I have it. Are you ready?
Let me lower the music a little bit. All right, you're good. Go
Can we
for
like
it.
link it in chat so people can follow along?
Sure. I will link it. I'll link it in. How about I link it? Where should I put it? I should make like a stream chat. Huh.
That'd be a good idea.
I'll put it in.
My vicinity is cooking something really good.
I'll put it in Crimes and Crimes. You'll see it in Crimes and Crimes. How's that?
Ideal.
My folding spot is away from PC and no creature habit. Grab some headphones! Child, come on! What are you doing?
I'll help you fold Pango and I'll read it to you.
Alright, well, I'm ready. I'm looking.
Alright. Gather around, everybody. Am I the asshole for calling my wife a Karen for complaining about our daughter's class Valentine's party being canceled? Well, hey, sorry. My daughter is in 3rd grade. She's a really good kid, but happens to be in a really rough class with a ton of behavior issues and disrespect. I have a very favorable impression of her teacher, and she appears to have good management skills. The Jeff seems to be a bad group. On Friday the 12th, a few weeks ago, the Friday before Martin Luther King Day and the 3-day weekend. When is that? I don't have context for that. On Friday the 12th, a few weeks. Okay, anyway.
That's
anyways,
like
doesn't matter.
middle of February, I think. Ish.
My daughter's teacher tried to read the class a story about the life of MLK on the carpet at the very end of the day. Just after school ended that day, she made a very long and unhappy post on the platform teachers use to communicate with parents at her school. Uh-oh. She said the class's behavior she experienced while trying to read the story was by far the worst behavior she's ever encountered in over a decade of teaching. She went on about how unbelievably disrespectful, rude, disinterested, and off-task the students were. She said she had to send multiple people to the office, and she had to stop the story midway through since the kids were being so rude, and have everyone put their heads down at their desk with the lights off. Lots of kids still continued to make noise, giggle, whisper, and she had to call a staff member from the office to come to the classroom. I'm not done reading yet, but just a quick aside, that doesn't sound like too unusual for some classes, but anyway, let's continue. I asked my daughter about it, and she gave additional details. Okay, here's the additional details. One boy got sent to the office for making a very disrespectful joke about MLK's death. Another boy got sent because he got up and did a weird dance while she was reading. I'm sorry for laughing. Wouldn't stop. Another boy got sent outside for blowing into his elbow and making a huge fart sound. She said she didn't act up, which her teacher confirmed when my wife talked to her, but that most other kids were talking, making noise, and being rude as well. The following week, her teacher announced some whole class consequences. That shit was so annoying as a kid when your teacher would do that. Everybody's punished because, like, yeah. Anyway, the following week, her teacher announced some whole class consequences. Number 1, the whole class spent both their recesses on the wall the Tuesday they returned. The 3 boys I talked about earlier were on the whole week. Number 2, they had extra homework assignments each night that week on MLK that added about 15 extra minutes of homework per night. Number 3, the class Valentine's Day. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, you hear me now? Or is it Junior hearing? Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. Where did you guys hear up to? Sound different though. Okay. What was the last thing you heard? And I'll go back and I'll read again. Far away though. I didn't change anything on my end, so I don't know. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Yes. Can chat hear me? Okay, I think what's going on is that my new headset, since I pulled out the plug thing, it's trying to connect via Bluetooth. And so it keeps like flipping between the two. And so I'm having to like move the settings and be like, stop trying to do it. So I might just I turned off my headset. I turned off the headset. I had it like on for a second, but now I have it off. Because I didn't think that it would try to connect to my PC. But yeah, so I think that was the issue. But I turned it off now. Hopefully, it's not gonna do that again. Sorry. I okay. I remember up because I heard you say. She said the class's behavior she experienced while trying to read the story was by far the worst behavior she's ever encountered. And over, yeah, yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So weird. Hem hem. Shammy is quiet. Here you go. Try this. Try saying. Oh, hold on. This should help. Say something now.
Hello? Testing?
Oh my god.
I heard that I'm over here too.
Yeah, I had you high. Then I realized that it was still on the Arctis Nova. So I was like, okay, that's why. That's why it's so low. Yeah. Thank.
Okay.
Okay,
I am good
now.
now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then I will start from the top. Everybody get comfy. Okay. Am I the asshole for calling my wife a Karen for complaining about her daughter's class Valentine's party being canceled? My daughter is in 3rd grade. She's a really good kid, but happens to be in a really rough class with a ton of behavior issues and disrespect. I have a very favorable impression of her teacher, and she appears to have good management skills. It just seems to be a bad group. On Friday the 12th, a few weeks ago, the day before Martin Luther King Day and a 3-day weekend, my daughter's teacher tried to read the class story about the life of MLK on the carpet at the very end of the day. Just after school ended that day, she made a very long and unhappy post on the platform teachers use to communicate with parents at her school. She said the class's behavior she experienced while trying to read the story, was by far the worst behavior she'd ever encountered in over a decade of teaching. She went on about how unbelievably disrespectful, rude, disinterested, and off task the students were. She said she had to send multiple people to the office, that she had to stop the story midway through since the kids were being so rude, and have everyone put their heads down at their desks with the lights out. Lots of kids still continued to make noise, giggle, whisper, and she had to call a staff member from the office to come to the classroom. I asked my daughter about it, and she gave additional details. One boy got sent to the office for making a very disrespectful joke about MLK's death. Another boy got sent because he got up and did a weird dance while she was reading and wouldn't stop. This is Kyle's son.
100%. That's Kyle. That's tiny Kyle right there.
And another boy got sent outside for blowing into his elbow and making a huge fart sound. I shouldn't laugh, but good. She said she didn't act up. She referring to the daughter, I assume. She said she didn't act up, which her teacher confirmed when my wife talked to her, but that most other kids were talking, making noise, and being rude as well. The following week, her teacher announced some whole class consequences. And I said before I got muted that I always found that so annoying as a kid because like I was never the one that misbehaved, but I would always get roped into these whole class punishments, and it was so annoying. So, the following week, her teacher announced some whole class consequences. Number 1, the whole class spent their recesses on the wall the Tuesday they returned. The 3 boys I talked about earlier were on the whole week. Number 2, they had extra homework assignments each night that week on MLK that added about 15 minutes of extra homework per night. Number 3, the class Valentine's Day party, where the kids design Valentine boxes and have a party exchanging gifts, eating candy, and listening to music, is cancelled. She said during the time when the other classes have their party, they'll be having a social studies test. My daughter was really upset about the party being cancelled and has been complaining that it's unfair because she didn't act up. My wife agrees, and these past couple weeks have been complaining a lot about her teacher, which I'd never heard her do previously. Yesterday, she said something about wanting to complain to the principal, and I told her she sounded like a Karen. I said I applaud her teacher for not taking crap and giving the kids some real consequences, and said, life isn't always fair, deal with it. Okay? This made her mad. Am I the asshole? For that, like, last sentence, yes. Life isn't fair, deal with it. That's assholey. Overall, I think this is tough. Ducky makes a good point. I don't like using education as punishment. Like, yeah, like...
It makes them resent it.
Yeah, and MLK especially, I would think.
Like, fucking MLK literally made me miss recess in a Valentine's party.
I will say, I think the teacher is right in...
punishing the class?
Punishing her class. That
Just
is the unfortunate thing with these kinds of things, is that the good kids, quote, quote, the few good kids will get punished in the process, but at the same time, if it's enough of them, then, like, yeah, you do kind of need to do something about that. Also, I do appreciate that she gave the instigators longer punishments. That's one thing. Maybe even not the homework, but learning more about MLK in class might be something. That is the slope between, like, using education as punishment, yes. What I don't agree with is canceling the party. I think that's a little too far. Especially because it's, like, a month later, and that seems a little too much, in my opinion. But then again, I might be a softie. Who knows? Am I the asshole for calling my wife a Karen about complaining about her daughter's clip? Yeah, I think so, because I think, you know, the mom's feelings are valid, especially if the daughter seems affected by it. I don't think there's anything wrong with going to the class or the school and saying, hey, as a parent, I don't love how this was handled. Can we talk about it? I think that's okay. If she stormed up there and, like, gave her shit, like you see on TikTok or whatever, like, yes, that would be Karen, but I assume that she did this maturely. So yeah, in my opinion, husband didn't handle this greatly,
What's
but
the?
it's
It's
also
YTA, NTA, ETA, and what's the last one? No one's the ass. No one's the asshole
yeah,
here.
yeah. No one's the asshole. NTA. Everyone sucks here.
Everyone
ESH.
sucks here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone sucks here.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Here's your poll. Feel free to.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Mm. Let's see. I think that the teacher is right to want to punish, but the way that she did so was incorrect. At
Yeah.
the same time, like, okay, but what would she have done though? What, she would have taken the good kids out?
No, I know that's sticky. I agree with that.
Because that would, okay, not only would that show like favoritism, but also the repercussions that you would have as like a third grader. Kids are so brutal.
Yeah, they are.
Like, they will make fun of her and those good kids for to the end of fucking time.
No, that's true. You're a brown
Right?
noser. You're a browner.
Yeah, they will be bullied for fucking ever. So yes, I misclicked. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's another "you're the asshole." Um, I think that the question is whether or not she is he an asshole for calling his wife a Karen? I think he's an asshole for calling her that.
Yeah.
I don't I don't disagree with him in some ways too, where it's like, yes, sometimes you have to take collective punishment. Because in this scenario, the teacher taking the daughter out and saying, "Oh, well, you're very good, sweetie. Everyone else, fuck you." Like,
No, I know, right?
that would be literally like social suicide in a third grade fucking classroom. Like, your life would be fucking over. Right? Like,
Yeah.
it would be awful. Those kids should be in the mines anyway. Honestly, yeah, bring back the mines for the kids.
Abolish education, bring back the mines. Yeah. But the thing is, like, you can disagree with your spouse without being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's why I think he's the asshole.
Yeah.
I think he's an asshole, but I don't think that his thoughts were wrong where he was like he disagrees with her. That's fine. Like, you can disagree with your spouse. It's just the way that he went about it was a fucking asshole way. Like, in a way, I mean, we've all gone through punishment because our class was being stupid, right? But I don't know, like, it also kind of squashes specialism, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like,
the first comment is interesting. It says, not the asshole, I respect your teacher for doing that instead of your wife complaining. Why not take your daughter out for family day to reward your daughter for her good behavior? Maybe lunch, the park, or even shopping at a local candy store. I'm sure your wife and daughter would agree to have a fun day. This way it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, even as a teacher, you could have them collectively, let's say, take the punishment, but have the child call the child afterwards and be like, hey, like, meet me after school, and be like, hey, like, here's some like Valentine's cookies or something. Like, I know that we canceled the party. I know that you're looking really forward to it. I know that you wanted this, so here's some Valentine's cookies. You did a good job. This isn't for you. You know, this isn't against you particularly, okay? Just letting you know. You're doing a great job, and I really appreciate you in class. You know, something like that would be fine. IMO. The kid who said the remark about his death needs proper full punishment. The other kids are too excited and misbehaving. This is a teaching moment, not exactly a punishment moment. I think halting what you're doing, bring up the kids who are misbehaving, and have a discussion.
like discuss in front of the other kids like why what they said was wrong, and yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
I think also like a lot of kids reflect the values of what their family are, right? So they may not even understand what they're trying to say or they're saying at all. Like we see it in a obviously an adult lens. So, I'm not saying don't punish them, but like
Right.
w- what is full punishment, right? What is full punishment? Like, you're
Or like, what is
grounded.
your intention with that punishment? Like, are you trying to teach them why MLK is important, or are you just trying to show that you were angry with them? That's my thing.
Mhm.
Like to me, the punishment should have um more of a lesson behind it, other than just I'm angry at you and taking it out on you. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
And
yeah. I
I don't
mean,
think education should be involved either. Like you said, it's like
yeah,
you shouldn't be like, oh, because you made fun of his death, you have to do a 6-page paper on MLK, and it's just like, oh my god, they're gonna fucking hate writing. I see
yeah,
your
and
redeem, by the way.
MLK.
Yeah, they're gonna hate MLK too, which, you know, you thought I was gonna go for degradation. Kidding, you have 13K. I don't have the software for Ruby,
I'll put
so
a reminder in general, like I usually do.
yes, 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 if you can
Yes,
please.
yes, 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 yes.
Basically bring the kids up and say, what you did made me feel bad and made it hard for your friends to learn. If someone was dancing while you were talking about interesting the kid cares about when you feel bad, asking hypothetical questions like that to a kid is a bad idea. Just like be straight with them. The reason why is because what stops a kid from saying, no, I wouldn't do it, I wouldn't care. It's like
I mean, I get
100%
the
they're gonna be
lens of
little
trying to
shit.
teach empathy, though. I think that's what that's trying to accomplish there, is teach them empathy. That is a complex thing to teach a child, I think, but I think that's the point of that. It's
Well, I
like,
mean, I get it, but like, what if like kids, if they don't have empathy, they care more about what affects them than what
mm,
affects others. So I think what I would say, instead of questioning it and being like, instead of saying, "How would you feel if blah blah blah," I would say, if you were telling me about I don't know, Fortnite or Roblox, and Jake over here was dancing, I would feel really rude because I would want to pay attention to you. What you're saying is very important, right? Don't you feel like Roblox is important? Don't you love Roblox? And they'd be like, yeah, or whatever it is, right? Because
oh,
that's
so you just flip it in like a different way, is what
an
you're saying.
obvious question. Like, it's either they say no, that they don't like something that they love, right? Um, um, or and they absolutely just lie and are disloyal to the thing that they love. Like, what kid is gonna say, "Oh, I hate Roblox," if they really do play it, right? They're not gonna be like, "I hate Roblox." I'll be like, "Okay, I guess I won't see you play Roblox then," or be like, "Hey guys, his friends that he plays Roblox with, he doesn't like Roblox anymore, so you
Timmy
should
said
probably
he
not play."
hated Roblox.
He hates it. He hates it. He doesn't want to play with you guys.
I think too, going back to the group punishment, back in my day, I didn't even mean to say that, but I did. When I was in school, it was always like the one kid who would start shit, and then other kids would feed off of that. So
Yeah,
like,
100%.
it's always an instigator, you know. So like,
Um,
punish the instigator, in my
I,
opinion.
I do think teaching empathy is extremely important. I agree. Teaching empathy is important. If you use a specific example, then it helps. Yeah, I agree. Yes, I was typing quickly, but I think there are a lot of ways to say it. But empathy route is the winner, not just pure punishment, and definitely not through education. Exactly.
Yeah.
I do think that it's kind of like, okay, they always say in essays, they're like, if you're trying to convince somebody, don't ask rhetorical questions. Do you remember that in English class they always say that? They're like, wouldn't you also like this? Because the answer is that the viewer is subjective. It's like the viewer or the reader can be like, no, I wouldn't like that. And then that would be the end of the fucking story, right?
Mm.
So make it so it's an obvious answer. If you like, uh, you know, um, be like, your sister is hanging from the ledge. people would, without thought, try to help her. Like don't make it an opinion, you know. The kid who made basically the racist comment, at least from the way OP phrased it, is a much more strict, important moment. Parents involved. I agree.
Yeah, like I would take that to the principal too, in my opinion. Like
I
that should
agree.
not be tolerated whatsoever.
Being silly is not something to punish, about teaching when it's acceptable. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
agree. People wouldn't help. They'd film it for social media likes. That's some
It's a very boomer comment of
that
you.
is so boomer, and honestly that is also very like, it gives me like the aliens guy, you know, the aliens guy,
Aliens.
aliens like it's just like very conspiracy based, right? Like I
I have.
agree. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying that, like, yes, a lot of people are social media based, but I think it's very jaded to think that people wouldn't put down their phones, because I've seen, but like there are many options or times where people have put down their phones too. And not only that, but kids at when you're in third fucking grade, they don't have phones. I feel like a majority of them, right?
Oh, they have tablets though. That's the thing. A lot of these kids have like tablets and stuff like that. Not a phone maybe, but they'll have like devices.
Well, yeah,
Which
for like entertainment and stuff, I guess. But for like home,
yeah.
right? Not for like when they go into school. I mean,
No, they
usually
take
this.
them everywhere with them. It's a whole thing. That was leading into
Oh
what I was gonna say. It
God.
was like
All
I've
right.
somehow gotten on like teacher TikTok. Don't ask me how. But apparently it's like an epidemic in schools that maybe due to COVID and other things that kids today like just cannot focus in school. They don't listen. They have extra behavioral issues. They don't give a shit about learning or everything. And it's apparently like really bad in kids right now. A lot of them are like addicted to their tablets and stuff, and to the point where like they have to be watching like 3 screens at once to pay attention to something. Like it's apparently like an issue, and I can't speak on like how exaggerated that is, obviously, because I have no kids in the system or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm watching a potentially biased view on the Tic Tacs, but I can believe it because like especially the smaller kids going through COVID online and stuff, I can see how that would be impactful to how they connect with school and stuff like that. So Pango as the sole parent could maybe weigh in. Let us know if you've noticed anything about that.
Hey
But
June,
yeah.
gonna go die real quick. BRB? Why? Last time I saw you said Pango sent you ASMR. Pango, what the fuck are you? What are you talking about? What did you send? What the fuck? Please.
I think he sent Ellie mommy Pango.
Oh, mommy Pango?
Yeah.
Yo, hold up. Well, I'm holding.
Please hold.
Man, the DMV or something? I did that earlier. Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know then. They called me a good girl.
Well, you are Ellie.
Oh, you sent like a clip of being called a good girl, or like calling her a good girl? Cursed mother.
Some things just need to stay in DFs.
Yeah. If Pango's flirting with you, whatever. Like, do what the fuck you want, dude. Like, you're all over 18. I ain't gonna be the boss of you, man.
I'm not your mom.
I'm not your mother. You can also finish the conversation with something like, let's have a quick silly break, then go back to our conversation. Then in the future, they start to get rowdy. They have a silly break with a strict rule that learning comes after. I see. Yeah, I mean, like, the one thing that I've been taught is that what kids need is routine. Routine is so good for children. Actually.
I do like the idea of a silly break too. Like, let them shake it out. Let them like
Yeah, because they're kids. They have so much fucking energy, you know? They can do whatever they can. Yeah.
In like grade 7, we had our first like sex ed class, and they split up the boys and the girls, right? And I remember the teacher that was doing it at the time. She knew it was like our first time talking about the stuff in school, at least. And so she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna say these words. You get your laughs out now because I don't want to hear them while we're talking about the lesson." And so she'd go, "Penis," and everyone would laugh. "Vagina." "Boo," and like get it all out there. And I don't know, it kind of stuck with me. I just thought it was funny. Like the idea was get it out now, and then she didn't want to hear it during like serious sex ed class. So
How
yeah.
old were you at the time? Like high school?
No, this was like middle school age, like 12, 13.
Oh wow, they taught you early. I think they taught my first sex ed class in sophomore year.
Oh yeah.
Which at that point we were like fucking 15. I'm sure most people in there already had sex. I don't know.
Seriously, or their period or something. The penis game? What's the penis game?
That's so late. Yeah, I know. Most people by then already. Unless we had it, but then I never paid attention or didn't really care or something. I don't know.
I mean,
I
this is
was
a whole
like-
separate conversation, but like I feel like you should start talking about that with kids like as soon as you can. Like keep it age appropriate and what they understand, obviously, but like you know, I don't know that should be something that's shied away from, because then you have people like you'll have like 15-year-old boys who don't know what a period is and stuff. I don't know. Like I just think that it should be normalized to speak about younger.
Just stop your period. It's so easy.
Can't you just hold it in?
All you women, you guys just are so selfish. You just have to go to the bathroom. Oh my god.
It's nothing like getting kicked in the balls.
Can you just like fucking turn it off already? God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think if you start screaming penis nowadays, people don't really care.
Penis games where you and your friends say penis increasing volume. Okay, let's go. Penis.
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 I'll just fucking do it. Penis!
Penis!
I don't really... We're also
win.
fucking over 30. Nobody gives a fuck. Alright? You're over
I want
30,
to
you're
give
just
it another
literally...
try.
You're literally
I
just
want
doing
to-
a sex ed... Like, you're doing a sex ed class now.
I wanted to give it a genuine shot.
Yeah, the old college try. This
Yeah, the
fucking
old college
old...
try.
doing the
old
fucking
college
the
try.
old college penis try. Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta catch up to fucking chat. Hold on.
Nice penis game, GG.
Titties. Oh wow, crazy. That's crazy. We all
Titties.
played the penis game anyway. What? That's so late. Oh, hold on. I'm missing some things. We weren't flirting, just an attention whore. Well, there at least there's understanding. I don't know. Like part of that is not being in denial, I suppose. Oh yeah, routine is fantastic for kids. Building habits early is super important. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, my first a class was in 3rd grade. I was like, that's crazy. That's super early. Ducky said they were in 7th grade. Yep. Penis games are yep. I can't say my son isn't on his phone fairly often, but he has responsibilities that have to be done by him, and he understands that since it's been his routine for so long. That's really nice. That's good. Yeah.
That's responsible, yeah.
That is a very good habit to have for sure.
Better than some of us do.
And the thing is, okay, I remember when people my mom, you probably know this, right? Both my parents were like, "You're always on the computer. You're
Yeah.
always on the computer. Why are you guys always on the? All you do is just talk. All you do is be on your computer." And it's just like they didn't understand that what I was doing was essentially the same thing as having, like, I want to say a conference call.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
kind of. I mean,
like a group
yeah.
call. Like a group call.
Right.
A group call with like a bunch of people. Like that's basically the same thing. You would have been if you see a girl who's in their teens, right? Right? And they're on the phone all the time, you're gonna be like, oh, standard girl. But
Yeah.
when you see your daughter on the computer, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she's gonna be a fucking loser, which I am, but it's fine. But you grow up fine. You grow up fine. But the thing is that like you realize that they're getting very formative ways to socialize, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how you socialize too. They're socializing and doing activities. I mean, it's better
My
than
mom loves to say, "You never go outside. You're always on that computer." Like I got
but
that.
she also never lets you. So I don't know if
Exactly.
she wants.
Exactly.
Let's be like, oh my god, you never eat peanut butter. You literally lock the peanut butter behind the fucking safe, okay? I don't know. And you throw away the key, and it's under a number lock that you never told me.
I could go a whole stream about that. So I'll save it.
When I was 15, when I was 15, I think I might be indeed homosexual. Very cool. That's good to know when you're a little. I mean, 15 is pretty much like peak time to think about.
I was gonna say that's pretty common to like question that kind of thing. I think,
around that time, yeah, 15, 16,
yeah, like
it's pretty
15-ish.
common, yeah.
Yeah.
I have complex feelings, Jamie, but they're possibly something others disagree on, so I'll hold my tongue. I'm not sure what that. So true, things were more simple 84,000 years ago. True.
I think that like he was
When
referring to like when sex ed should be taught and stuff, because I was like, oh, I think you should like try to teach it as young as you can and that kind of thing. So yeah,
I think around where Ducky was taught, like 7th, 8th grade is probably perfect for me. Because when I feel like if you're too young, I feel like if you're too young, you don't understand the gravity of the conversation. Like you're just like, I'm in 3rd grade. I don't really care. I just want to have my fucking peanut butter jelly sandwich, and go and watch Barney. Like not even Barney. It was like probably Powerpuff Girls. I want to go watch Powerpuff Girls. I don't care what you have to say. And then later on, I'm gonna go like I'm gonna go and have feelings for someone, and then they're gonna be like, oh, all the sex stuff, and I'm gonna be like, what? I was never taught any of this, or like I don't remember. What was it again? A condom? What was that?
I mean, you don't have to get in the nitty gritty, but at the same time, you could say like even just as simple as like labeling body parts appropriately, like instead of like using child terms, you can say what they are. Like for example, instead of like a pee-pee, you can say like that's your penis, like stuff like that. That's what I mean. But I'm not trying to get us demonetized here. But like you can keep it like kid appropriate. You don't have to get into the full like when mommy and daddy love each other. Like you don't have to get into that. But
well, I think that's less so about sex education. Like I don't think that's a sex ed class. I think that's integrating more scientific and more acceptable terms for current, like.
Oh, I mean, when I say sex ed, like that for me involves like what is what goes where, like what's labeled, like there's very much like diagrams of like parts and like what they were called and what they did. Like that was very much a part of it for me. So
I think sex ed should be taught within not just one class. I think it needs to be taught over time. So let's say you can say 3rd grade, 2nd grade, you use proper names, right? And then maybe in 4th grade you teach about anatomy. Then
that's kind of what I mean. Yeah, like you don't.
Yeah, like it's progressive. That's the like it progresses. It's not just, hey everyone, hey fucking high schoolers, hey middle schoolers, come into this one class and we're just gonna learn this. No, it has to be over time and make it, like it's because the more you talk about it, then the less taboo it becomes.
Ducky, for what it's worth, I 100% agree with you. Just saying.
I'm gonna check.
She caved and said her piece.
Better than me alone sometimes, not gonna lie. But I don't know if it's the same for y'all, but like my parents would be on the couch watching TV or on the phone all day. Like, who the fuck are you to judge me? I'm literally you. Yeah, you're literally looking on the fucking.
Totally.
But if I watch TV with my friends, does it mean I'm not watching TV? Like if I'm,
Yeah.
or I'm sorry, if I'm watching TV with my friends on the computer, does it mean that I'm not watching TV or doing the exact same thing? And in fact, I would argue I'm doing something even more. I'm multitasking, bitch. Like
Versus
learn
your
how to
mom talking on the landline with fucking Days of Our Lives on the TV. Like, same shit.
don't say
Like,
fucking landline. That makes me feel terrible.
I'm just saying, my parents, our parents, okay?
Yeah.
Because we're old.
Thank you for the lurk, Ellie. Enjoy blowing things up, and good luck on your games. 7th grade is way too late. I mean, I feel like 7th grade is good for talking about sex ed. Because
like ramping it up. The more
yeah, like
serious,
I'm sorry,
yes.
talking about sex specifically.
Yes.
About sex, because at that point I feel like then they're actually thinking about sex, as opposed to like 3rd grade. 3rd graders are not going to be thinking about sex. Like IMO, I don't think so.
As a concept, no, but I do totally get what Ducky is saying, that you have certain feelings. Do you know what sex is or conceptualize it? No, but you also have like feelings that maybe you can't identify. That like even as simple as like, I don't know, having a crush on somebody, or like, hey, a certain part of my body feels funny, like that kind of thing. Like,
Let me read her comment fully.
yeah.
Okay, fine, I will. I think we should talk to children early. Yes, I agree. We pretend children don't have sexual feelings, but they absolutely do much earlier than we tend to believe. I think holding out makes it seem like sex is shameful, which then makes disordered feelings about sex as an adult. I had my period at 11 years old. You bet I was already having those tingly feelings by then. Someone should have been talking to me about it before then. June, absolutely yes. I remember being like 9 and making Barbies kiss and talking, asking my sister about sex and getting tingly
huge same.
feelings.
Huge same. Like my Barbies did all that kind of stuff, and like I didn't even really know what I was doing. Like, so yeah, I totally agree with that.
Well, I mean, I think there's a difference between having tingly feelings and then telling somebody what to do with them. Like saying, hey, it's normal. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you don't have to act out on this. You can do this instead. Or blah, blah, blah. Maybe you're too young or something like that. Like, or
I mean, I think that's part of it too, is even just acknowledging that your child has those feelings. That's more than
acknowledgement
my mother
is
would have done.
huge.
Yeah.
No, and that's the same thing.
Like-
I think that falls under the same line that you were talking about before, about using more proper terms. Why are you embarrassed about saying the word penis? You shouldn't be embarrassed about saying the word vagina. You should not be embarrassed about knowing and like having information about periods. Like those things. But like I think telling them what they do with those feelings, and even telling them, hey, you don't have to physically enact doing something like that. You can say it could be emotional, being like, hey, if you have those tingly feelings for like Josh in your class, you should tell him, see if Josh really likes you too. Like you can actually have them know how to deal with their feelings and express them. And I think that's good too, like as a kid.
Lucky, I've totally had a similar experience. I'll just like be honest, we're all friends here, okay? It's getting to those hours where we can be honest.
I always fucking what is wrong with my channel? My channel is always doing this. No, none of you fuckers ever did this in Shammy's channel. Shammy's channel is never like this.
Because I'm too busy playing The Sims and doing debauchery.
What am I doing?
Okay?
Fucking drinking tea
I
and talking
woohoo
about
every
sex.
5 minutes. Isn't that the same thing? I'm woohooing
No,
all the time.
no, it's not the same fucking thing, and you know it. Anyway, what are you trying to fucking say?
I was just gonna say, Ducky, I totally relate, because I used to like look at like undies ads and stuff for men and women and be like not really understand like why I was doing it or why I wanted to look at it. And it was a few things, like I don't know, like I totally relate to that. Like, oh, do I like this and why? And like, why am I wanting to read this? Like, so like I totally get that. Thank you, Salary.
Exactly.
Well,
Getting
me
into those
talking
hours,
stuff-
so I can be honest, it's not even that hours. We talk about that. I remember we started talking about fucking monster girls and hentai within the first hour, like the first fucking 15
And
minutes.
why do you like monster girls? And what do you do with those feelings?
What's your favorite monster girl Oshi? Like literally. Oh yes, at 9 someone should be like, "Oh, hey, these feelings are normal." Yes, I think that at 9 people should. I think that at how old is our 6-year-olds? Are they in 3rd grade?
It's like first grade, isn't it?
1st grade? Oh,
I
then
think.
maybe
I don't
I'm
know.
misunderstanding the like how old certain people are at certain grades. If you can tell if you're 6 years old, I think you should already know about uh physical, like sexual physical about your physical body and why things feel the way that they do and stuff like that.
Mm.
First and into second. Okay, never mind. I think 6 is fine. I think from the very beginning though, you should probably use correct terms, and I think that's fine.
Yeah.
There are 10-year-olds in my grade 7 classes.
They must be really advanced then, because usually grade 7's like I said, I think like 12, 13.
Yeah. Grade 7 is 12, 13. Yeah, I agree. And then obviously I think all females, all girls and boys actually should know about periods and why they happen and stuff like that. At the very least before they are 10. Before they are 10. 100%. Because
Yeah.
that would have them be prepared for what fucking happens. So
Yeah,
so,
like
yeah.
like Ducky, for what it's worth, I agree with you, like spot on. I completely agree.
Oh, that you
Because
guys both had like feelings and stuff, but like at 9.
just like it's I think most kids do have those experiences and don't know what it is or why it's happening or
Mm.
what they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like there's ways to talk with a child about that.
Yeah, when I think of like, I don't know, when I was thinking of like 7th, 8th graders, or even 7th graders, I don't know why, but I was thinking about kids that are like 9 to 10. So I think I have just the wrong
Yeah.
idea as to like what grade has what
Yeah.
age group, I suppose. Thank you. Everyone hates to talk about kids having sexual feelings. No, I think every person here has been a child, obviously. So
It's mostly the boomers, I think Ducky's talking about, like the same people that'll buy a onesie for an infant that says "lady killer," and then like won't talk to their kids about like sex and stuff. But then
has
will
anybody
sexualize
actually
their infants.
worn
That's like a whole.
has anybody actually worn a lady killer like sweater? They're actually pretty comfy. Not gonna lie.
No, I don't mean like the gap in the bag. I mean like. Unless you're
I
fucking
know.
with me, which is okay. You're fucking with me. Okay,
No. I know what you. No, I'm not joking. Like I've
Yeah.
literally worn it at a convention
I
before,
know
and
the
it
sweater
fucking
you're
looked.
talking about.
Yeah,
I know the
it's
sweater you're talking about.
it's
Yeah.
pink on the butt. What the fuck?
Yeah, those fucking juicy couture
Oh,
like
juicy.
leggings
Yeah.
that say stuff on the ass, but nobody questioned like why you.
No, what's really cringe when you see underage girls wearing those.
Well, exactly,
Oh
exactly.
god,
It's like
yuck.
why do you need that? Like,
Oh man, I want to share things, but I think saying I was early for things and I grew up in an extremely conservative household yeah, that's the problem
yeah,
though, right?
yeah.
It's just like if you live in an extremely conservative household, oh my god, the fucking bottling that you had to do, man. Like that sucks. But
You don't even
thankfully,
hold hands with somebody. You don't breathe on them.
yeah, thankfully boomers are gonna fucking die soon, so our new generation is gonna come in and we're gonna be more educated and hopefully create a better,
Assuming we
more.
have kids, that is. Most of us, I think, don't even.
Well, yeah, but even
know?
if you don't have kids, for the people who have kids, we could at least pass on
You're-
legislation that says,
Yes.
you know, like things that even though I don't have kids, I would like your kids to be educated.
Right, we're not perpetuating cycles.
Yeah, we're not perpetuating stupid fucking people. June, there are so many boomer and millennial that are just as bad. Well, hopefully with the rise of the internet, possibly, and you know,
Doing some research.
being educated by, you know, reading and seeing evidence and talking with people from all different types of specialties and stuff like that, that people can be actually educated compared to being so kind of isolated from society by their uh, by the very society they're part of. Like they don't they have the choice to be out of that. Whether or not they decide to take that is up to them, obviously. But the point is that people have the ability to take that opportunity, which means less on their ignorant side, you know?
Also, Pango, I
Um,
said most. I said most.
yeah, it was these days, yeah. Okay, but they still all ban critical race theory, so it shows how much they're knowledgeable. Well, yes, but not everybody's going to agree, right? There are going to be more people now, like you and I, who are more educated, that want to push for a more educated, you could say, society, than there were 20 years ago. Right? 20 years ago, people were fine with staying the way that they were. And that sucks.
Which is cringe.
But June, I don't even have a uterus. How am I helping? By voting, by like looking at legislation, by interacting with kids that you may come across and being like, "Hey, this is, Auntie Ducky."
Or watching your own language around kids or whatever, like watching.
Yeah,
like...
watching your language or being like, "Hey, you don't have to listen to that." Or, there's other options and other ways to go about life, and that includes being kind and using the right language to make sure that other people feel safe and happy, because you wouldn't want other people to be, of course you don't want to be like, "Oh, I'm your parent, blah blah blah," but giving kids options, they remember that shit. They remember that.
Ducky, you're on a list now.
Victorian Bun has kids these days.
Yeah, well, she may be dirty, but at least she teaches her kids about sex, okay? By doing it everywhere all the time.
True.
So.
They're so exposed, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, they're too exposed.
They're too exposed, honestly.
That's the other extreme. That's the other end.
I'm gonna go please don't say that on my show. Oh my god, fucking Twitch, please. She's joking. She's joking. Please. Twitch.
FBI man, please.
FBI, chill out.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I think it's a really important conversation to have, and I think most people, at least our age, I say most, okay, agree that teaching others, teaching sex ed, especially about contraceptives and keeping yourself like educated about that, is very important. I also think that parents need to talk to their kids more about it, and also give them fucking condoms, dude. Do you know KB's mom, like, it literally, okay, one time his brother was, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this shit, it's too late. Okay, one time we were having Thanksgiving, and his brother was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go see my girlfriend," and his mom was like, "Okay, be safe." She was like, "If you have sex with her, please use like a condom or something." And he's like, "Mom, I know, it's fine." And she literally is like, "Wait, before you go," and she's like, "Here's some leftovers. You can have this with her." And she's like, "There's about like a couple condoms in there for you just in case," and sent him on his way.
I mean, to me, that's so loving. Like she gave him food with it too. Like,
yeah, she gave him
great.
fucking sweet potato casserole, which was my sweet potato casserole. I brought that with me. She brought him. No, I'm sorry, not sweet potato. It was a green bean. I made green bean casserole. She gave him a little bit of ham, some mashed potatoes, and then in a container. And then in there, she put a couple condoms in there. And I was like, "Damn, bitch, you cool. Like, that's fucking amazing, actually."
I remember trying to talk to my mom about it, and she would shut me down. Like, I'd try to go to her and give her a chance. I remember, I think I was about like, yeah, I think I was about 11, 12, 13 when I started really like liking people. And so I tried to sit down and talk with her about this and be like, I think I just straight up said to her, like, "Lately I've been liking a lot of boys lately." And granted, I could have said it better, but I was a kid, right? I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
didn't
to open
have.
up with my mother. I'm trying to be vulnerable with my mother.
You're out here being like, what kind of syntax should I be?
Yeah. You know what she says?
Don't
She
talk to
says,
me about it.
"Oh,
Talk to your dad about
no,
it.
no, no." She says that's a shame. You should be focusing on other things. That's what she said to me.
Well, you can't focus on other things.
Thanks, mom. Thanks, bitch. So that's the conversation I'd have with my mother about my feelings.
Hi,
So.
Takaru. By the way, I didn't mean to, and Shadow. I didn't mean to ignore you guys. We were just in the midst of this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, it's the time to join. Yeah, we're just talking about how we think that the sex education system should be taught at an earlier age, and also just because there's so much like teenage pregnancy. Like, how can you look at so much teenage pregnancy and be like, yeah, bitch, we ain't gonna teach you sex ed. Like,
or you have the audacity to be like, how did this happen? Well, let's reflect. How did this happen?
Yeah, yeah. Because it's not awkward to have the conversation if you talk about it early, so there's no shame involved. You give way too much credit to parents who are just, I'm sorry, bad parents. I bought my undies and toilet paper for an entire day before I got the gumption? Is that
gumption?
People, is that from the Willy Wonka factory? Literally the new product gumption? I don't know what that is. Is that brass balls essentially?
Yeah. You need oxygen. Willy Wonka's gumption.
Okay.
Gumption.
To tell my mom,
aggressiveness, resourcefulness. With his gumption, he'll make a success of himself.
I already knew what a period. Gumption is old time. My bad. Let me go ahead and start talking like Urianger.
Pray thou. Thou hast bled on thy unders.
Your undergarments.
Thy
pantaloons. Have you not heard of gumption? I don't know. What planet are you from? The modern one. Like...
God. Urianger talking to Reen about her first period.
Oh my god. Okay. This is canon though. Reen goes to Thancred and it's like Dad, I'm bleeding. And he's like, where? And she's like, down here. And he goes, go talk to your mother. She goes straight to fucking Urianger. Urianger, can you please teach me about why I'm bleeding here? And he's like,
Or Thancred thinks it's because she like got shot or something or got attacked by something and like immediately like...
Jun, we are basically the same age. Okay, physically, but maybe not mentally.
Wow. Duck, you gonna take this? Are you gonna take this?
What does that say about me? That says less about me than it, or it says more about me than it does about Ducky. Jesus fucking Christ. Listen, it's good. You know, they say if you have an older mind, right? You're wiser. Right?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
There's a problem when almost all of my followers and friends think that I'm in my mid-20s to late 20s instead of where I am. There's a problem.
Hey, somebody thought I was like 15 recently, so...
I ain't got nothing for that. I'm sorry. Not a fucking thing.
Like double that.
Yeah. Junior basically, yeah. I remember my mom giving me a detailed talk about sex, and I was honestly grateful because my uncle basically gave me the Big Brother version that was just so cut and dry.
Oh, I can't imagine the Big Brother.
Oh, that's so nice though. You got two. You got two. That's more than most people.
To me, the Big Brother version is like slaps you on the ass. It's like, okay, go fuck some girls, buddy. Like, or something.
Oh, I read that. I thought about the other way. It'd be like, if you fuck a girl, stop. Don't. Just pull out, dumbass.
You will get AIDS and you will die.
Hold on. I'm reading Ducky's heresy. Hold on. Everyone here is so young. Pango, I'm in my 30s. I said young and I meant it. I got zero talks. Me too. I got zero talks. From family members and stuff. Oh shit, hold on. 1 second. Ducky, take care. Oh, not Ducky. I'm sorry. Shammy, take care of Ducky. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I didn't read that book, but I know the concept, Ducky. It's wild that, am I the asshole, like, veered off into this? That's basically what Shammy said, and I remember asking a question, he laughed at me, so I felt Shammy confused. What? That's terrible. My mom cleared it up. Yeah, I mean, not to make us all sound old, but, like, I think most of us had to learn all this stuff before Google was really, big and around. So I think these days kids just Google most of this shit. So hi Selkia, hello. Yeah, Pango, tell us about it. June, just take care of Ducky. I feel brushed in a rug. Take care of Ducky. Ducky, right this way, please. I don't think I ever got to talk to my parents. Have always been open to whatever I asked at the time. Yeah, and I think that's important. Because, like, I don't know, if you can talk to them regularly and have regular dialogue, you don't need to have a talk then at this point, right? Probably you're already watching porn by 10. Yeah, seriously.
Okay, sorry. Whew. My
Welcome
bad.
back.
I totally forgot that I left ice cream out.
Oh no!
And then on top of that, like I saw that.
Now?
Yeah, it's soup, but I
Oh
put it back
no.
in the freezer. Hopefully, it'll be good soup later. I saw that Bumble's bowl was dry with water, without water. So I was like, "Here you go, Bumble." Okay, so
Japanese lesson is great. I'm learning so much.
I remember asking a question. You laughed at me, so I left ashamed and go, "Oh no, salary." I guess it's those hours. You can be honest here. You could always be honest here. I think that's the problem. I always ask, why the fuck is my community like this? Why are my fucking
That's the problem.
why are my streams so full of degeneracy? Me, just be yourself. Just be a DJ. Be a DJ. Yes, we. And actual DJ. Why the fuck are you guys DJ?
Anyway, what's everyone's favorite monster girl?
I know. Anyway, what's your favorite monster girl? What's your favorite hentai game? Mom cleared it up. That's good. Selkia, hi. Hello. Welcome. Hopefully you've been doing well. How's your evening? What you been up to? Y'all want to know how I ended up talking about my son? But I want to know. June, just take care of Ducky. I feel brushed under the rug. No, it means that Ducky was in the middle of a conversation with me, and I trusted Shammy to continue the conversation because I would have to get up and save my ice cream. That's why. I
Get
believe,
your ice cream, girl. Get your ice cream.
I believe in Shammy chat supremacy. Oh, this is Selkia is a friend of Salaries. Welcome, friend of Salaries / Selkia. I can't wait to know more about you and get to know you. I don't think I ever got to talk, but my parents have always been open to whatever I asked at the time. So the internet filled the yeah, honestly, the internet filled the blanks for me too. I tried to ask my sister. I actually remember trying to ask my sister. My sister went, just look it up online. And she tried to give me a book.
That's risky because, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but we know the internet as it is now.
Yeah.
But I don't know about it back in, like, I don't know, the 90s. Like the 90s, like I really doubt that the same caliber of stuff was there as it is now.
I didn't even have regular internet till I was like 15, so it's kind of late by then.
Honestly, probably for the best.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, not whitehouse.com.
Please don't. No, please don't. I don't think I ever got to talk. Yeah, I read that one. Probably because they were already watching porn by 10. I found my dad's dirty magazines when I was like 6.
Oh, that's mortifying. That's mortifying.
Is it really mortifying?
Your dad, I would be mortified.
I didn't know what the fuck it was. When you're 6, you're like, what the fuck is this? You know? But then as an adult, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Don't touch those.
Yeah.
But then when you're 6, you don't think about things like that because you don't know what's going on, you know?
I guess, yeah, I guess.
It was a normal day in the neighborhood, and it was a beautiful day in the neighborhood until I saw Minecraft not being Minecraft on my son's computer. Then we had to talk for an hour. Yo, what? That's
Did you
crazy.
download like a mod or something? And like didn't know what it was? Or
No, I think he was saying his son was saying that it might have been Minecraft, but it wasn't, or what he's used to.
oh,
And then he was like, "Wait, that's not fucking Minecraft. That's porn."
Pornhub, aka Minecraft.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a stuff. Oh, there was stuff in the 90s. Not like I would know. Oh, yeah. I didn't have internet at home, and went to friends' houses where we went on fucking chat rooms in the ASL era. Oh yeah, ASLs.
Yeah.
I didn't actually didn't know what ASL was when like I first was exposed to it. So I literally typed what ASL.
American Sign Language.
American Sign Language. Stranger Danger. Yeah. I got the adult comics and hentai when I was like 12. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's no surprise. I feel like 12 is a little bit older actually for that. There's videos of Minecraft sex shit all over the net. Really?
How YouTube Kids came about because they'd make like fucked up Elsa videos and stuff.
How do you even know that they're having sex? Is my argument. They're blocks. They could be doing anything.
Block on top of other block. I don't know.
They're literally planking right now. They're doing a cheerleading routine.
Planking.
Oh, so it was not in the realm of possibility. Okay, Jenny mod. What? You just put fucking boobs on a brick? Good luck finding somebody that looks like a brick with boobs. Like,
talk about unattainable standards. Like...
I know, right? Woman standards are ridiculous. They're thrusting blocks on blocks. How is that any different from if I were to drop block? That's no different from when I play Tetris, not gonna lie. I drop blocks on blocks all the time.
Slotting blocks and other blocks.
I know, I'm fucking, oh man, what a slut. Dirty girl.
Alone playing Minecraft on a Friday night.
Alone playing Tetris on a Friday night. Pathetic.
Wow, you do that so good. So good. You all got that for free. You got that for free, everybody. God.
FF7? Bricks with boobs? Yeah, but there are at least with like cutscenes, right? There's Roblox porn,
Laura Croft,
I'm sure.
the OG Laura Croft with the massive boobs.
My grandfather provided most of the adult stuff. My parents weren't happy. Like The Simpsons and Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, I know your grandpa was fucking sick as fuck. Hentai was my dad's, and what? Real? That's actually kind of cool. This is an interesting conversation to be part of while taking a shit. Well, I'm glad that your shit's going. Hopefully, it's going well. You know, how's your fiber?
Don't push too hard.
Yeah, don't push too hard. You might actually like strain something, which is not good. I know that there's Roblox porn. Is it legitimate in my eyes? No.
Well, now we're judging people's porn.
I am. Have better fucking taste. You have options now, okay, kids?
Wow. There's like VR now. There's no excuse.
Yeah, there's a VR. Have you ever heard of the gaming company Illusion?
Oh no. Not this.
This free game called Mirror.
West Sweetie, anybody?
I remember my uncle showing me the South Park movie and it blew my mind. With all the nudity and swearing, I thought my days were over. Your days?
My days were over.
Your days are limited.
It is the end times. It is the end days. I've seen the South Park movie.
My grandpa was the coolest. He didn't believe in giving a fuck in the chillest way. He was my best friend. Oh,
I mean, some fucks were given here, clearly, if there's like hentai around stuff.
Hey, yo, come on. I heard me talking porn again. Fuck.
How's risk of precipitation? chance of precipitation to
Hey kids, ever heard of the gaming company Illusion?
well, buckle in.
As a young boy, when that came out, I totally get that with my fam. Oh, okay, yeah. I say I was raised very religious, so I legit thought I was going to die for watching that movie.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That's
oh
so
yeah,
sad.
kid, his little kitty.
Like you were
You're just
literally
like,
gonna get struck down. Like I did something bad. And...
yeah, or damned to hell. If you're into like, if you were into religion, if you were very religious, it had nothing to do with like external like family or anything getting you in trouble. Well, that was one thing, but if you were very religious, you'd probably be like, God will fucking kill me right now
it's an
on the
extra
spot.
layer of guilt. It's an extra layer of guilt and confusion, like not knowing why you feel the way you feel.
Oh, even when the hentai was brought up, my dad shrugged and said, "Yeah," and stayed in the box. Family very chill. Oh, it's like,
I mean, what's he gonna
what is he gonna do?
point?
Open it up and be like, "Let me show you my favorite parts."
Or be like, "That's not mine. How did that get in here? Like, whose is this?" And put it back where you got.
God.
I better keep this just in case.
Honestly, like, as much as I say I'm such an advocate for this, I think KB would do a better job. Just
I can't even imagine. I can't imagine this chat from him.
he's very good with kids. As much of a shitter as he is, he's really good with kids. I can't. No, it surprises me every time.
Real talk, I hate to cut down the fun conversation, but we should probably do Japanese soon.
Oh my god, it's fucking 10:30. Oh,
it sure is.
You know
like,
what?
I don't know.
I have to get up at like fucking 6.
Yeah.
It's so early. Whoops. Oopsie. It's just been chatting for 3 hours. It has been just chatting for 3 hours. Hopefully people
we
have
did
been
do an Am I the Asshole? That's how we got
Oh, can I do one Am I the Asshole? Because
yeah.
this one is involving streaming.
Yeah.
So for the streamers out there, please tell me what you think. Okay? Am I the asshole for ending my engagement because of my fiance's streaming career?
Oh.
I have been with my fiance for 5 incredible years. 4 as a couple and 1 engaged. But our relationship took a drastic turn when she started streaming last year on Twitch and Kick. It began as a casual hobby, but now she's fully immersed, streaming about 11 hours a day. Yes, she's successful, pulling in about 5 figures a month, which is impressive, and helps out quite a lot. However, the cost to her personal life has been high. She's completely safe for work in her content, but the invasion of our privacy is overwhelming. For instance, she once shared our argument about postponing our wedding, and another time discussed my health issues live on stream. Our private moments like dinners or just relaxing at home often became backdrops for her streams, because she streams from our bedroom. Our relationship dynamic has shifted dramatically. Her streaming schedule leaves little room for us, and when she's not streaming, she's either prepping for the next one or engaging with her community on social media. I have tried discussing boundaries, like keeping certain topics off limits or having dedicated us time without streaming, but she insists that being open with her audience is a key part of her success. And it very well may be. I know how powerful that parasocial relationships can be. I understand that her viewers feel like friends to her, but it's come to a point where she consults her chat more than me on personal decisions. I voiced my discomfort with strangers having such an insight into our lives, but she feels that I don't appreciate the effort that she's putting into building her career. My friends are split on this. Some think I should just be more supportive, considering it's her income source and she's not doing anything inappropriate. My family, on the other hand, sees my side and is concerned about her lack of privacy. I finally decided to call off the engagement because honestly, I feel like I'm living in a reality show without ever having signed up for it. Am I the asshole?
So I do have thoughts. I don't know if you want to go first, but because I want to first on mine, but
you want some time? Personally, I have I think both of us have experience with this. If you have not had this chat with Bree yet, I think you're very close to it. But knowing you, I think you have already had this conversation. As a hobby streamer, as hobby streamers, or even if we decided to take this more seriously as a full-time job, okay, I think it is. I think it's important to talk to your significant other about the boundaries that you plan on putting down. There needs to be time, IMO, for your significant other to personally bond with you, just one on one. And the fact that she says that she consults chat more than she consults him and like talks to him about the issues is really a red flag to me. That's troublesome to me because it means that she's not communicating, and that's really really bad when it comes to solving issues in a relationship. Lack of communication and lack of honesty like that is big red flag for me. So while I don't think that he's an asshole, I don't think that he's an asshole. I don't think that he's an asshole. I don't think that she's wrong for wanting to go for her career though. Like if she sees something good, like why I can see what she's saying. She's like, I want to be able to do this. And if she's happy with that, then sure she can.
She's making crazy money too. Like who would give that up? Right?
But I have a question though. I have a question. If she were to break up with him and she were to okay, well, honestly, if he's called off the engagement, then if they were to break up, what would she talk about then? Would she be able to talk about her relationship or things that they would like do or enjoy? Like
that is my first question. Like what the hell is she streaming for 11 hours? I mean, I realize I've only been streaming myself for literally 3 weeks, I know. But I've consumed quite a bit of content obviously, and like Jun, I've obviously been a guest on your channel as long as you've been streaming. So like I like to think I'm familiar with the space, right? And I've done research obviously getting into it. So number one, what could she possibly be streaming for 11 hours? I want to know. Like, is she playing a game? Is she truly just chatting about shit for 11 hours? I, as a viewer, would not sit through all of that. I have my own life. Okay,
True.
Salary. Okay.
Salary does stream for
Subathon is very different, but like my understanding was that she does this every day.
No, Salary just normally
I mean, there's Jaden. Anyway,
Jaden, there's Eerie.
Okay, I get it.
But the difference is that like they want to do this like full time and stuff. I feel like I would be able to.
That is a good point. That is her job. Like it's her legitimate job. Not saying this isn't a legitimate job, but like it's her job.
Yeah, but like think about any other job, right? When you come home, there's still private time between you and the people around you, like who you live with and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get into that too. Is that even just streaming a couple days a week, I have already found it to be like a big time commitment, and nothing I can't handle, obviously, or else I wouldn't be doing it. But
just
like,
need some more like time management, basically, just move things around.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I can't imagine what kind of prep you'd have to do for basically streaming half of the day. Like that's insane. That's insane to me. Not knocking anybody that does it, but and props to you, in fact, if you do regularly. But I will say that she's definitely crossing the line with airing their relationship out for everybody. That's not appropriate, in my opinion.
If you want to be a streamer for 11 hours, then focus it on you. Unless you literally find yourself so fucking boring that you can't even talk to your chat as yourself. And not have to be like, oh, I have to involve my significant other when they didn't fucking even ask to be talked about. Like, if KB came to me and was like, I don't want you to ever talk about me on your stream, I'd be like, okay, cool, that's fine.
Or can you imagine if you got in a fight with your significant other and then sat down and was like, chat, guess what? guess what this fucking asshole like,
Yeah, like
especially
imagine.
because both of our SOs are on our streams and like in our
Yeah.
communities and in chat. Like that'd be so awkward.
Yeah, it
Like
would be
that'd be
awkward and
so
just mortifying, honestly.
yeah, and like
It would be
even if
mortifying.
he's not, that's not appropriate. It's not
Ultimately,
okay.
the way
Like
they just are not probably compatible. Okay, yeah, I agree because I think that she picked up habits that she never should have picked up. Like
what do you mean by that?
picking up a habit of talking to your chat about anything and
Oh
everything
yeah.
without screening yourself. And then she's
That's
just
also a
like,
great way to make a parasocial relationship,
yeah,
right? Like
she's parasocial with her chat and her chat is parasocial with her.
yeah.
She's already moved on to another relationship, IMO.
You think so? Really?
Yeah. She's moved on to a relationship with her chat
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
because
Good one.
she's no longer prioritizing her own engagement.
Like
If
I
that's
just
the
can't help
case.
but think, like, what time do you have to spend with your significant other? If you're streaming for, let's say you wake up at, I don't know, 9 a.m. and you start streaming at 10. And so 11 hours would be until what, like 9 o'clock in the evening? So like, when are you spending time with your significant other? Basically
Yeah.
just getting ready to go back to bed. You have like what, 2, 3 hours, and it sounds like they're just spending it arguing instead of like doing anything meaningful with one another. So yeah, I can see that would be a relationship death. Now saying that, I do agree with the sentiment that she's not wrong for streaming and making it her career.
Yeah.
And you do need to be with like a certain type of person for that, I think. And he's not wrong for not wanting to live with that. I truly don't think so, because yeah, that could be, even not talking about your problems, I could see that as being invasive, especially if you have, say, a small space and you're hearing everything that she's doing, or like you feel like you have to like be quiet, maybe, or something. Just as examples, right? Um, yeah, I do not blame him for not wanting to be around that if he didn't sign up for it. But at the same time, I don't blame her for wanting to perpetuate her career, especially a successful career. Like it's what most streamers I think dream of, even if we're not in it for the money and we do just hobby stream, yes, but at the same time, like it would be nice, right? um yeah, I mean, where she's wrong is the boundaries, the boundary violation, you know? So yeah.
I'm just making the
I mean, I work for 10 hours a day and I drive to and from work for about 30 to 45 minutes each day. So I would be gone for about 11 hours. I don't think it's not impossible, Pango, no, but at the same time, like, my point is, like, they're probably not spending it wisely and they're just arguing about stupid shit that happened on her stream, it sounds like. There are people like her that don't bring in success and money, at least she made a proper job of it. Yeah. I mean,
she's very lucky because do you realize how many streamers are out there right now that are not successful? There are people who literally don't make that much money, like that amount of money, 5 figures, and like, like
sorry, can you repeat what the original question is that we're voting on?
it's like
what?
10% of people. Am I the asshole for ending my engagement because of my fiance's streaming career?
Okay.
Messaging me. 5 figures is insane. Yeah, 5 figures is, you are very popular.
Like, how many viewers is she getting? What are her ad deals? Like
I can't fucking even imagine. Like, you're making so much money, actually.
I almost wonder, I hate to say it, but I almost wonder if people are like, hey, check out this train wreck. She just talks shit about her relationship, and that's why, like, people I don't know. That's speculative. I don't want
5 figures is very high up. Yeah, 5 figures is really high for a streamer.
Yeah.
Very, very high.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really high. See, like, I would argue, yeah, you should support her, but only if she has also given you the support back. And that's the thing, is I don't see
or
that
she's
given
compromised at all, which it doesn't seem like she has.
Drama is very popular for streaming, yeah. Well, yeah, drama is very popular for streaming, but like, to what extent? Like, at that point, then you're admitting that you're using your significant other
For content.
for content. You okay with that? Like you okay with You know, would somebody be okay in that situation where they're like, yeah, I'm okay with being used for content when he didn't consent to it? Mm. Like, oh, thank you for the resub. Thank you for 6 months,
Hi, Cammy.
Cammy. June is adorable and new affiliate Shammy too. Happy six
Whoop
months.
whoop.
Yay! Thank you. Happy. I was gonna say happy 6 months as if it's yours, but thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Cammy. I saw that you were you liked my post, so I was like, oh, Cammy's here, and then here she is. But yeah, a really interesting question. I think I agree with Ducky at this point that at this point they should just split because their goals are just way too different at this point. I ain't gonna tell a girl who's hustling this hard and has committed this hard, right, to drop what she has, right? If she finds it
Yeah.
more important to be in a relationship, then she would have already compromised on those boundaries immediately. But since she's already she's kind of sort of pushing back on it, then it means to me that she might find her career more important than her relationship. And if that's the case, that's fine. That's totally up to you. So
Then don't be in a relationship and just focus on your career then. Like
exactly,
lots of people do that, right?
exactly. But where's she gonna find her drama content then? Where's she gonna
Yeah.
find the drama content, right?
Yeah.
Oh, give me the new update. Oh my god, what is she? Your piece of shit fiance did this again?
No, you know
Oh
that
my
people
god.
are tuning in, eating that up though. Like
Yeah, and that's the problem.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it really is shitty. But when people see the numbers roll in with a certain content type, then it's kind of addicting for people.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, I'm gonna get in some FF14 before bed because it's been a few days and I have the itch. Oh, I don't even get to fucking. Well, I can play, but I hate playing with 14 FPS, my dudes.
Scratch that itch, Ducky.
Bedtime for me. Thank you guys for yeah. Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. For content just that, then yeah, he needs to leave. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. Good night. Enjoy your 14. Enjoy your bed.
See, the nosy bitch in me wants to know like what her channel is and like what she streams. Like I low key want to look her up and just be like, what's going on here? Like what?
Yeah.
That's just me.
Somebody says nothing, asshole. The problem isn't that she's a streamer. The problem is that she sucks.
Yeah, like
yeah. The thing is that they're literally streamers who they're couples who are streamers. Right? Like they both stream.
like QT and Ludwig.
Well, yeah, Cutie and Ludwig. There's what's her name? Oh my gosh. Jade. There's Jade and Masayoshi. Like there's Lily and Michael.
Hassan and Ray, even though they don't admit it.
Yeah, Hassan and Ray. Like we all fucking know. Girl, stop it. Boy, stop it.
Salary, that's exactly it. You don't make 5 figures yet.
My cousin is just talking gossip about June. Can you at least share the fucking money?
Yeah.
If it's about me?
Yeah. Fair. This one time, June came on stream. And her dog was barking in the background. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can. Fucking bitch.
Of course I believe it because she's me.
I cannot wait. I have my headset and I wanna switch to it soon. No. The engagement is over. You get nothing. What the fuck?
Wow,
this is a scam.
I gotta see what happens next.
Scamlery.
Tell a scam.
That's like a poke. What in Pal World?
Oh no. That's it. I gotta leave for a second. I'll be back. I gotta absorb that. I'll be right back.
Oh, she's gone, boys. She's gone. The heck? Okay, I just want to check something. Okay. You can never make fun of my jokes ever again. What the fuck is it? Listen, I'll leave it to the professionals. I never said that I was a professional. Oh, here. Let me find the... Here's the article. It's gonna be in Crimes and Crafts for the Am I the Asshole? What has June made? What? Wait, has June made fun of your jokes? It's one of those things where I groan, where I'm just like, ugh, salary, how could you say that? Ugh. You know what, salary? You know what I got today? I treated myself to something. Honestly,
Over. I'm back.
it's more so. It's more. It was more so like a content gift, like for stream and stuff, based upon a suggestion that you gave about a couple months ago, actually.
I gotta
That's what I
report
have.
this on my drama channel.
Yeah, please do.
What do you have?
um what was it? It's a new headset. It's a new headset.
And Sally recommended it to you?
Yeah, salary recommended it to me. Or just
Cool.
recommended, not to me, just in general. And the Steel series? Yes, the Steel series. Yes, I splurged just a little bit.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to use it actually. But I'll do it after stream. After stream. Nova 7, yeah.
What is Kick? She started streaming on Kick. What is that?
Kick? That's
I
like
don't even know
where
what that
XQC and the other stupid is it Kai? No, Kai's still on Twitch. It's just other people. The split is the split for channel like creator versus company is like a 50-50, I think. Aiden Ross.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted to say Kai. It wasn't Kai. It was Aiden Ross, yeah. Is better, but Kick is also broke as fuck. Hope you
They
enjoy
use
June
the
rebranding
same
the
like
product.
font as
Yeah.
Twitch and everything. This is a Twitch ripoff. Basically.
Please see the differences. Twitch versus Kick.
They're the same
Pokemon
picture.
versus Pal World.
God. Yeah, kind of though, Loki.
Hope you enjoy it. Yeah. You know, Sal was poor shamed earlier for having a wireless headset that doesn't reach my laundry folding area. I'm using a wired
Poor
headset
shamed.
too. Right now.
Poor.
Hope you enjoyed it. Also, my other one over at KB's, my actual setup is all wired as well. You could always have me on fucking speaker. Actually, no. You have a child. Please don't. Actually.
Yeah, after that conversation, Jesus. Please.
Kick is another streaming platform that's less friendly to LGBTQ IA plus and many other band streamers there. Yes, a lot of Twitch band streamers are.
Oh, it's like edgy
there.
Twitch.
It's also sponsored by gambling. True. Yes, there's a lot of gambling stuff there.
Yikes.
Kick is a gambling site disguised as a streaming site. It knows more nuance than this, yeah. I'll never shame you. Live your best headset life, but if you can, make the upgrade keeper. Don't know if it was my computer or Twitch that gave up the ghost, but it's bedtime anyway. Good night. Good night, Sam. Thank you for stopping by. Shammy, no. Shalami poor shamed me.
Poor. You're poor.
Poor shamed you. Poor shamed
Now
you.
that I'm affiliate, I'm top shit.
Oh my god.
I am rich now.
Alright, shall we go ahead and do some Japanese work? Just a little bit?
Yes, just a little bit.
How do you feel like doing? How much do you feel like doing?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe like half an hour? Is that enough?
Half an hour? I was gonna suggest half an hour.
Okay, cool.
Because that's about as much as that we probably both have.
Yeah. Who knew our conversation would get so sidetracked? That's never happened before.
No, never. I am grabbing Pusu.
That like raccoon crying emoji is so dramatic.
I know.
It's boxes, I see.
Okay, we are on chapter 6. Okay, and let me go get my notebook, kind of. I've been transferring everything over to my Remarkable, actually, so it'd be easier to send to myself. So.
Oh, nice. And upload your notes and stuff.
By the way, June, I've been meaning to ask you for something, and now feels like a weird time to ask, so I'll ask it. Would you be okay if I use a voice line of yours to redeem? Is it the one where I'm like, salary, you suck?
No.
Because you told me that you would, and I gave you the okay already.
For the degradation. I mean, no.
Yeah, I already gave you the okay. You're good. Oh, cool.
Not
I forgot.
shit.
I want to see what it looks like. It'll be so funny. Well, you did get affiliate like a week faster than me, so go off, girl. Yeah. Sam got affiliate. Let's go. No. Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna re-listen to it. Hold on. Shammy, no. Shalami poor shamed me.
Poor. You're poor. Now that I'm affiliate, I'm top. That's Sham bitch in that clip.
Oh my god.
I'm rich now.
Oh my god. Shammy.
Poor.
We need to I need to clip the part where we both did the pathetic. I think that would be good. It was so
pathetic.
There was one in the past where I was kicking myself for not clipping. It was a Jinx collab and you called me a liar on the internet. Was I wrong? Celery, you are a liar. You're a liar on the internet.
On the internet, on God's internet.
Salary? Salary? You're gonna lie on the internet?
Do people do that?
People lie on the internet? My shame is immortalized. Trust me, there was this one time where, oh, actually, I think Burner has it on his channel, but where I completely just destroyed Nezu. I never lied. Questionable. How dare you call this salamander a liar before his birthday? Salary.
When's his birthday?
Yeah, you want to share with the class?
When is his birthday?
You want to share with the class? Hold on.
Give us those funky digits, Salary. When's your birthday?
I can't sing. However, Shammy can, and I do have something. Wait, can I use this?
What do you want me to sing? Happy birthday?
No, that doesn't make a tambourine sound. I need a tambourine sound.
Salary's an Aquarius. That makes so much sense. You have the same birthday as Bree.
Yeah.
Your birthday twins with Bree. Oh. Oh.
That makes no sense at all.
You can't even like say that with a straight face. I hear you. I can hear you.
No.
No.
Yeah, you're actually 2 days away from me too. You're 2 days away.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we gonna do for our birthday week? I actually took off for my birthday. The 8th and the 9th I took off. And
I took up the 9th too. Cause
too many April birthdays?
there's me, there's Ducky. That's all I know. Oh, Pango, I think.
Pingo. Oh, who else is it? I took off my birthday week. Nice.
I also took off time for my birthday. Already.
Pink is fucking playing Elden Ring. Oh man, oh fuck. Oh man, oh fuck. Stop it, HelloFresh. No ads. Play the music. Thank you. Oh, let me grab my notebook and we'll start. Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, I have listened to this one before though. Hold on. Is this free? Let's
Pango,
hope
we're
so.
getting to it.
Yeah, we're getting to it, Pango. Jesus.
Watashi wa getting to it, Des.
Yes. Choto mate.
Choto mate! So Sumimasen.
Sumimasen chotomate.
We bark at our viewers in Japanese.
I'm sorry, you're saying that all wrong, Shemi. You're saying it all wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you're saying it all wrong. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I'll just go back to calling Pango poor again then, fine.
No, it's
Poor!
you're saying it wrong. That's so cringe. That's so cringe.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
It's chotomate, not chotomata.
Remember when I did a southern ara ara?
Ara.
Ara. Oh shit.
Choco latte.
Choco latte. Alright, for real, I'm grabbing my notebook. Hold on.
That emote is so funny, I need it. I guess I better subscribe to Box. Screw you, HelloFresh, we're a Factor fam here, you're damn right. My dumbass accidentally ordered more Factor, I forgot to cancel my thing. So I have a whole other week of Factor to go through now. The meals are yummy, but I'm getting a little sick of them. Not gonna lie. I will not be dishonest with you all. Bye, Cammy! Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for dropping by, Cammy! Okay. I have my headset. I am prepared. I am ready. Here's the browser.
You know who's streaming right now? T-Pain.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Whoa, what would happen if I fucking rated him? That'd be crazy.
Thank you for the raid.
Thanks for the raid. QBJun.
You do it into the synthesizer though. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, hi Epsilon. Can you shout out Epsilon for me, please?
I sure can. Yeah, the T-Pain. What other T-Pains are there? Okay. So, I am on chapter 6, part 4, connecting nouns. I don't know if you're okay with starting from there, or...
Wait. Repeat that? Sorry, I'm bringing up the menu thing.
Chapter 6, part 4, connecting nouns. People around me, connecting nouns.
What happened to my cursor? There it is. Connecting nouns, chapter 6. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Cool.
that sounds great.
Okay. Super.
Let me...
When I was going to do it myself, but I saw it was totally new stuff, so I thought maybe it'd be good to do together. So
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Hey.
Did you end up doing the beginning of chapter 6 as well, or?
I did. I've done up to chapter 4.
No.
Part 4.
That's why I was like, you told me chapter 4 before too, and I was like, wait, so you did chapter 6, but you're at chapter 4? I was so confused.
You thought I made 0 progress, or I did nothing.
I was like, wait, so where are we?
So what you're telling me is, yeah, chapter 6, people around me, part 4, connecting nouns.
Connecting nouns right here.
Yeah.
Restart the lesson.
私の
Okay.
Do you mind streaming it for me, because I know it was a little different from
Absolutely.
mine last time.
Let me go ahead and... No, I'm not trying to stream VTube Studio.
Bye, Pango. Have fun being poor. I love you regardless.
Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna learn Japanese for half an hour and then call it for real this time. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and write this down. So we're gonna learn watashi no. Watashi no is my. So I'm gonna write that down. What is this? This is part 4, connecting nouns.
Watashi-san wa watashi no watashi desu. Okay.
Okay.
Oh
so,
yeah, okay.
Watashi no. And this means my. Sorry, I had to prep my notebook. Okay.
No worries. I'm also writing this down.
Tashi no. Okay. Also shown as this as well. I'm writing down the kanji. Okay.
You know what tripping me up last lesson? I got it eventually, but it was like the using the ha wa and watashi wa instead of using like what I had just learned to be wa, the pregnant symbol.
The pregnant symbol.
Yeah, it kept like tripping me up, and I was like, no, we know this, damn it.
Thank you for the follow, Suki792. Welcome,
Hi,
Suki. Hopefully you enjoy us learning a little bit of Japanese, just for a little bit. And then we'll be headed off, but if you have any tips or anything, or corrections, please let us know. We're open to it. Tashi no, and then tomodachi desu.
Penmanship is so bad in Japanese. Such a mess. It'll get better, I know, but
have you tried making like a notebook or something where you can just practice the letters?
a dot matrix notebook that I'm using, so I could really easily make like a grid and just practice. That's kind of why I saved what I did in the language channel, because I thought it was like a good resource. Okay, I'm good to continue when you are.
I am literally just finishing up the tomodachi desu part. Tomodachi desu. Okay. Okay, so
私の友達
so this is just watashi no. Yep, so that's my friend. Okay, so we learned that men.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so we have learned that men say boku or ore for I in formal contexts. To say my in a masculine informal way, men can use boku and ore and add no. So it also applies. I'll just put on the side. Come on. No also applies to boku. So this will look like, looks like that, right? Yeah. Two dashes, boku, and ore. Which is pretty easy to do. Ore is the R. That's actually. Oops, I did the. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Watashi no can be used by both men and women.
True.
It's true, yeah. Okay. Select 3 words that mean my. So this is watashi no right here. Boku no here. And ore no here. Cool.
私の先生
Oh, okay.
Watashi no sensei. That's pretty easy.
Okay. Watashi no sensei. Yep.
Sensei.
名前
Namae. Okay. Namae wa mo. Yes, I'm a weeb. Okay. Namae. Watashi wa namae wa Yoshihara. That's okay. Okay,
so
so watashi.
nama.
So why would you use this instead of the others? I'm sure they'll tell us in a second.
Instead of which?
Watashi wa oh, my name is. Never mind. Sorry, I got confused. Sorry.
Okay. Name. Okay. Did I use anything else? No, that's fine.
私の名前
Namae. Still,
Lovely.
welcome. Hi,
はじめまして。
hi, Sil.
僕の
Hi,
名
Phil.
前はあつしです。どうぞよろしく。
So yeah, he says Atsushi, right? Yeah. How are you, Sil? Hopefully you've been well. Hopefully those stairs aren't giving you too much grief down there.
So
Okay.
the first one.
Is watashi no sensei, right?
Sensei.
Boku no tomodachi, it's friend. And this is ore no namae. There you go. Okay, put the words in order. My name is Shiori Nakata. So I'm gonna do this without putting it in first. So I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do it raw.
Do it live.
So I'm gonna write the sentence down first. I'm gonna say my name is Shiori Nakata. Right. So what will I start with? Watashi, I'm guessing. Watashi no. Should be backwards. Kata. She. Oops, dropped my pen. She. O. B. This. Okay. So do you have your sentence?
About watashi wa naime wa Shiori Nakata. Yeah. Yes, I'm good.
I'm just writing it in Romaji as well, just in case.
I did the same thing.
This. Okay, so I said watashi no namae wa and Nakata Shiori desu.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I just got an American Dad ad. Really? I haven't seen those in forever. That looks good. Look at us. We're fucking doing it. We're doing the damn thing.
Doing it.
Okay.
More ways to use no.
More ways to use no. Okay. Structure. So connect two nouns. So it would be additional noun and main noun. So
Just taking quick notes. Used to connect.
No.
So, for example, the. I was gonna say the watashi no naima, but.
No. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna write that down. So, main noun equals thing we're describing. And then what is it? The additional noun gives extra info. Gives extra info. Okay. So it would be 中国人の友達. So, okay. So we can write that down. Say examples. E.g. 中国
That makes sense.
中国の友達. Okay. 中国の友達. Okay. Okay. All good?
Just about. I just want to write the example
Sure.
out in hiragana, just for practice.
Chinese friend. Okay.
I also had the hardest time spelling QBJun in the previous lesson. I don't know why. I just could not like.
It's just long. It's just a long
Yeah.
fucking word, man.
Yeah, it was just giving me so much trouble. And like I know it. I know what it means. I just can't like write it out. I don't know. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Select the particle we use. It's pretty easy.
英語の先生
Eigo no sensei. Well, that
Sensei.
one's pretty easy too. This one starts with sensei, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
安田さんは英語の先生です。
Ooh, I want to write down this one. This one's an interesting one. This is Yasuda-san, right? Yasuda-san. Yasuda-san. No. No. 英語は? No, it's the other way around. I'm sorry. So so Yasuda-san is the subject. So that makes sense that she would wa after, but I'm just so used to wa being like the last word, I guess. Okay, so this proves that like the particle wa doesn't always have to be at the end. So Yasuda-san wa eigo eigo no, this would be sensei, so sensei desu. So if we were to translate it completely, like actual straight, it'd be Yasuda English teacher desu. Let me write the
Yasuda-san.
Yasuda-san wa
Oh,
eigo
sensei.
no sensei. Oops. Se desu. Okay.
It's a new structure that'll take some getting used to. Sentence structure.
I know. English teacher. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that. Shogo-san is...
翔吾さんは日本人の友達です
Okay. Shogo-san wa... Okay, so this would be... would be 日本人の
Tomodachi.
友達です. Yeah. Did you want to write anything here?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. The Yasuda one is good, I think. The additional noun, main noun structure. No, main noun structure can be extended further to additional noun, additional noun, additional noun, main noun. See, that's the thing, is that they talked about main noun being at the end, right? So with the Yasuda one, I'm just like, okay, obviously the wa would be at the end. But now they switch it up and they're like, hey, by the way, your wa's in the beginning. You son of a bitch.
Whatever.
You son of a bitch.
Last noun has to be main noun.
Can be extended. You can say additional noun. No. Additional noun.
So the main
No.
noun meaning like the subject, I guess.
Yeah, so the
Because,
subject
like,
would be Yasuda.
Right.
The last one.
She is a teacher, but what kind of teacher is she?
Add a noun. Main noun. Okay. The last noun must be main noun. Okay. All done?
Yes.
Okay.
僕の友達の名前はせいやです。
The friend is the main noun here, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, name is the main noun here. Because friend just is possessing name.
So Seiya des is at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to write this down really quick. Just the hiragana even. So this is boku no. Oh, I keep writing no's as ats. Oh, I did this again.
I know, it's like so it's very similar.
It's just the other way around. Oops. That is a ha. Mo tomodachi. What was it? Tomodachi no. This would be his. No, this would be name. So, namae na. Namae wa. Seiya, right? Say. Yeah, this. Okay. So I would say this translation is my friend's name is Seiya. Okay. Okay, ready to keep going?
Mm-hmm.
私の日本語の先生は黒沢先生です。
私の日本語の先生は Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's see. What's this say? My Japanese teacher is Mr. Kurosawa. Let's see. Oops. My JP teacher is Mr. Kurosawa. Okay, so this would be watashi watashi no nihon nihon nihongo wo no sensei. This would be wa, right? Because I think the teacher's what we're focusing on.
Yeah.
Kurosawa.
Kurosawa sensei.
Wa. Kurosawa-san? I would end this in san.
It'd be sensei because you're talking about your teacher.
Oh, that's true. Sensei. Oh. So how would I? Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's watashi no nihongo, right? Nihongo no sensei wa Kurosawa. Okay, Kurosawa. I was correct then, thankfully.
It still ends in des too, which is interesting.
Kurosa. Weird. Do you see Kurosawa? The wa is like
It's
the
on
large
another
one.
line, so it's like confusing. I think because it's part of his name, so Kurosawa.
Yeah, but the wa there is not the usual wa that we use.
Yeah, because it's part of his name. You have the wa at the beginning.
Oh, you're saying that it's because it's his name, so it uses that, but if it wasn't, then it wouldn't be.
Yeah, if it was like the wa connecting, then it would be the like ha wa symbol.
Because it wasn't a name, it's different, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a separate thing.
Asa-
I only know because I kept making that mistake in my previous lesson. So
Sorry, I'm.
take your time.
Okay.
ルミさんの英語の先生はどうですか？
私の英語の先生はいいです。
へえ、そうですか。
Sounds like she doesn't like him.
先生はWhat am I writing? Holy shit. What was that? Say this. Okay. So I think she says yes though, right? I think
She
she
said
says
E. She said
E. Yeah, she said E this. Yeah. My friend's name is Yuki. Oh, we could do the same thing that we did with Yasuda. No, it was the other one. It was the other one. That's fine. We'll do that. Before I do that though, I wanted to.
Are you the last one? I'm confused about because I thought he was saying like, "What do you think about your teacher?" And I thought she was saying like, "No, I don't like him."
No. She said "ine," like oh he's good. As opposed to "ie." "Ie" is like no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ie is like, no, I disagree.
I thought
But-
that's what she was saying.
But
yeah,
but
okay.
ie, even if she did say ie, he wasn't making a statement.
Yeah.
He was, because like, it's like in Korean. I remember doing this in Korean too, where when you say like hi or ie, or in Korean in just general, like somebody says something and saying yes is agreeing with them, saying like, oh, I see and I agree with it what you're saying, or I'm listening. So it's like,
Okay, I'll go back and review that in my lesson. I think I missed something. My brain's mush.
mine too. My friend's name is Yuki. So this would start with watashi, just because it is your friend. So watashi no tomodachi tomodachi no namae namae wa Yuki. So Yuki. This. That's what I have. Chino namae wa Yuki. This. Oh, do I have enough room? There. Okay. I don't know what you've got. Do you want to guide me this time?
Yeah. So watashi is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Watashi wa. So we want. Oh, wait. Watashi no. That's watashi no. Okay. Watashi no tomodachi. So that would be yeah, tomodachi. Watashi no tomodachi is Yuki.
Yuki's right here.
Yeah, Yuki.
You're gonna do
Yes.
Yuki?
Yeah. And that last
Well,
word
what's
is
this
like
one?
naime. Oh, we need that though. That's nai.
That's
Name
namae.
wa. Yeah, so watashi no tomodachi. Okay, so take out Yuki
Take out Yuki.
and put naime. Yeah.
Namae.
Naime wa
Namae wa. And then
Yuki desu.
Yuki desu. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
安田さんは
We did this
英
one.
語の
So
先生
Yasuda
で
is
す。
the subject, so okay, yeah.
Alright.
Wa Yasuda-san wa Okay. Lesson complete. Okay, we got so little done because we could not stop talking, but it's okay. It's okay.
We got
It's
a
okay.
chapter. We got a chapter. It's alright.
We, that's enough for Busu to give me a flame. So no,
Exactly.
I did work when I was at work. too.
It's not false advertising. We did do some.
True. It's not false advertising now.
It was at the end of your title. It's fine.
Yep, it was all the way at the end. There was no, that you weren't promised it. You weren't promised it.
If you're feeling it, I'd be up to do like a little more before Amori if you want, if you have time. If not, it's okay. But just I'd be up for that if you are.
Yeah, if I have time and stuff like that, because
Yeah. No worries. If not, just thought.
I can get off earlier tomorrow, as I said, so I'd like
Yeah.
to, because I am a tired bitch.
A beach.
Yeah, so. But alright then, I think I'm gonna end here. Thank you for joining me, Shemi.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry to divert the chat so badly.
Oh no, I did it too. Don't worry. I just a couple of things before I leave. Okay. Number one, thank you to Shami. Number two, my next stream is gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be Amori around the same time. I'll start around 7:30. It really depends because I still do have the board in, but I may be able to come home a little bit early. Number three, just to give you a heads up about my Factor sponsorship, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that I have about, oh my gosh, how many days left? I have 5 days left. So if you don't have your Factor box yet, the 50% off plus the two wellness shots, US only, okay? The sub is still around. Literally Stream Elements posted not too long ago, just above. Go and check that out. Number two, I have decided which next sponsorship I want to pick up. I'm wanting to pick up. I don't know if I want to pick up multiple sponsorships, TBH. But I was thinking about it just because there are a few things for the stream that I want to grab, and I think I want to do some stream stuff in order to go and get that type of equipment. I did get one of them today. I got the new headset, which you guys helped me get with the Factor sponsorship. So I'm very lucky that way. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that before I ended the stream today. So, but anyway, yes, thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you next time. Let me go ahead and find who I want to raid out, unless you guys have any suggestions. Oh,
T-Pain, I'm kidding.
T-Pain, hell yeah. We could do Claude, we could do Cammy. Oh my gosh. We could do Burner. Burner, I think, just finished. See you later. See you. We could do, oh my gosh. The Jinx is playing Civ, that's crazy. Since it's really relaxed here, really chill, let's go with somebody a little bit more chill as well, and less of a like gaming. Let's do some Cammy. So let me go ahead and raid Cammy. Camila Scarlet. Yes, and do note that Cammy is for mature audiences, so if you're under 18, please respect Cammy and her wishes and her rules. I appreciate you that you're here, but just make sure that you're not there in Cammy's stream because hers is 18 plus. So just an FYI, okay? There are your raid messages, both your regular raid message if you're not subbed, and your sub message if you are subbed. So thank you for my subbies. But for now, I will talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye bees. Bye bye. Bye bye.